Yes, that's always me. I'm always supportive of T-Toy Reviews-Ty.
What a terrible channel name. Who named it? This is
I
where
don't
the...
know. Probably some guy named Ty.
I like the one, I got a comment on a few streams ago saying, okay, so your name was either Tyler, Tyson, or Tyrone.
What?
Well, those are the three names Ty is short for. Hi, everybody. Hello. I assume we're live by now. Welcome back
Yeah.
to another live stream. I'm here with Rashid Reviews, as per usual. Quite the frequent guest on my channel these days.
That's because I have no life.
It's okay. Neither do I. And we are doing a Q&A, or I guess it's an AMA. I guess we are going to be answering your questions. I'll answer some. He'll answer some. Will answer some.
Wow, 6 viewers already.
Dang, that was genuinely quick. I think it's because I have enticing new items in the thumbnail that'll stay there the entire time and won't move. I'm not even looking at my camera right now.
Yo, guys, so we're doing a drinking game.
We're doing a...
shot every time someone asks, "Are you gonna open these on stream?" I'm gonna take a shot of water. I don't even know how I'm gonna calculate each shot.
Right.
Because I don't have a shot glass for.
We both have our water bottles. I'm drinking Poland Spring. What are you drinking? I Val water. So every time somebody asks, "Are you opening these on stream?" Because I'm not, I will take one sip of my water.
Okay, we got our first question already.
Can I read it, please? I just saw it. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
If you could...
We're gonna take turns, guys.
If you could make one Cars character explode, who would it be? Is that the question you were eyeing?
Yeah.
We are going to be attempting to answer as many questions as we can. Usually I skip the not as good ones, but I guess not this time. If I could make any... You need to know. No, exactly. It's a very good question, and I think it's a very strong one to start our stream off with. I want to make it canon. Okay, Razid, do you have a good one? Do you have a Cars character you would want to make explode? You could answer this one first.
I'm gonna go after you.
Okay. Any Cars character explode... Is there anyone I dislike that much? Joe Don Jackson. Joe Don Jackson sucks.
For me, I'd honestly, I'd take Finn.
Finn McMissile.
Yes.
He's a major character. You want him to explode?
Yes, so that we don't get a Cars 4 where they're spies again. I like how it's a theory that every Cars with an even number is gonna be about spies.
I almost had Ty's Cars 4 have a spy subplot. I did not.
No. Thank God you didn't.
Will Lightning Storm McQueen be in the next Errors and Inconsistencies? I've actually recorded the next Errors and Inconsistencies. You won't see it out on my channel for like a month, because I have to do some other stuff. Cough, cough, iceberg, cough, cough. But Lightning Storm McQueen is not in it. Somehow, I've gone 20 episodes without talking about Lightning Storm McQueen. But, you know, in order to keep the longevity of the series intact, the longevity of the series intact, there are some important ones that I've purposely not talked about over the course of the series, because I know someday in the future I could use them.
Okay, we've got one from Marauder. When's Weird Cars Puzzles 2? I don't know. Let Ty answer.
Why are you... why? Don't read the questions that only I know the answer to. Weird Cars Puzzles 2 will be the next Weird Products. I don't know when it's coming out, but some point within the next few days, probably.
I got a question for you. When's Weird Playsets 2?
I said in my channel update that I wrote down, I said in my channel update the next episode after this is going to be a Dynaco edition. And then I have one planned. So I have an episode about the King, and then I have an episode about Dynaco McQueen. And then maybe I'll do weird playsets too after. I'll have to see.
And make sure to remind me to send you all the weird playsets that were cut.
Best super chase. Do you want to answer this one first?
Yes, thank you. Easily Frosty. Anyone who wants to debate, you're wrong.
Well, Frosty's had several variants, so he's not as interesting. I'm gonna go Globey. Globey's my favorite because there's nothing like Globey.
I can get that, yeah, but like, I don't know, man. I just like Frosty. Frosty the Snowman.
Okay, next question. I'm gonna read the questions if you don't mind, just because it's easier.
Okay, I have a few people blocked anyway, so yeah.
Okay, fun. What is your biggest regret when making Cars Adventures other than Lap 1 Season 2 Episode 7? My biggest regret when making Cars Adventures is how stupid it is early on. That's something I couldn't control, but you know, I wish that it wasn't as stupid. That's all I got. That's legitimately that's all I have. McQueen with bumper stickers wasn't a super chase. That was just a regular chase. Mini Adventures Screaming Banshee or Micro Drifters Colossus XXL? Which one do we prefer? I don't own either, so I don't really know.
I don't own either, but I think I've got an answer.
Who would you say? I think I'd go Colossus because he's more accurate. Screaming Banshee.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing.
Screaming.
I prefer the Banshee because Colossal is just XXL is an inaccurate name. It's false advertising. This is very small, and yes, I know it's for the micro drifters, but even compared to the micro drifters, it's tiny.
Actually, wait, no. I was thinking of the Hydro Wheels Colossus. So comparing the two of them, I'd go Screaming Banshee.
Oh yeah, they said in the message micro drifters. So yeah.
Yeah, McQueen.
Banshee.
The McQueen with bumper stickers was the first chase, but the question was, what's the best super chase? So. Okay.
Oh no, we've got one here. Is the Queen dead in the cars?
We have no way of knowing.
I'd assume so, because, like, it's our universe with cars, so...
Favorite color? Cars likes Ninjago out here with just the toughest questions. I was thinking yesterday...
It's easy for me. Red.
I don't know. It depends. Maybe, like, light blue currently. A few months ago, my sister...
Of course, light blue.
My sister comes home a few months... It used to be, like, black or green.
Whoa, you were so itchy.
I know, exactly. Now I think it's, like, light blue. My sister comes home a few months ago and is like, by the way, like, I really like orange now. And I was like, who likes orange that much?
I don't know.
Orange is
I mean, it's only half good, because it has red. Yellow isn't... I think yellow is a good contrasting color, but it's not a really good main color.
Can you start a gamer clan? No joke, at one point I considered making a Cars YouTuber Minecraft SNP.
Please, if you ever do that, please invite me. I'll pay money for Minecraft to join.
Orange is the color room. Having an orange room sounds kind of dope. Not gonna lie.
I don't know. I don't like the idea of like differently colored rooms. I'm very basic. I just want a white or gray room.
What Sharpies do you use? If I had a nickel for every time I was asked what Sharpies I use, do you know how rich I would be? I'd be doing...
I actually use Sharpies too, so I guess I can answer that.
I'd be doing circles around Jeff Bezos in space. I'd be that rich, okay? I use Sharpie paint pens, the oil-based kind. I don't know if there's a non-oil-based kind, but you can find them at craft stores. Other companies also make very similar products, but they are Sharpie paint pens.
I use, and it's only because these were from my sister. I think they don't say it on the pens, but I assume it's ink-based.
Oil.
It's
Oil based.
No, it's not oil.
Okay.
If it was, it'd say on them, and it's definitely not oil because it doesn't paint well. It really doesn't. Like the colors, no color would paint over black. Whatever I tried painting over Cam's eyelids with blue. Did not work.
What I love about the
I'd say only like the very dark colors would work.
But
other than that, unless it's like you're painting over a very bright color, it's not really good. I want to get oil based ones, but like they're not the cheapest online.
But what I like about the paint pens I use is the fact that they keep the cars glossy. Like Robin sent me a car he painted, and he uses like regular paint. So when I touched it, it feels like I'm touching a wall. No offense to Robin.
Glossy to mine too.
Aside from cars, are there any other sentient vehicle-based franchises you watch? Something of a Ricky Zoom fan myself. No, I'm just kidding. I watched Thomas as a kid, but not anymore. It's just cars.
Well, I think my answer would be obvious.
He likes Thomas. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, what can I say other than here comes out of you, bud?
What is it like having titanium dioxide in your Skittles? Marauder, random doesn't always equal funny.
I have no words for that question.
What was the ending to How I'd Write Cars 3? That's a good question. Let me let you in on a little secret, because I'm asked when are you going to finish that every once in a while. Here's a little secret for you. I don't know what the planned ending was. I made that up as I went along, and I'm sorry. How I'd Write Cars 3 was how I would write it back in 2018 when I didn't have the respect for the Cars series that I do now. So when I decided to finish it in 2021, I just tried to roll with what I had before and fix it and make it better, kind of like what I've done with Cars Adventures over the years. And, yeah,
We have a good one.
Wait, hold on, I'm not done! Wait! I don't know what the ending was set to be, but I know I had it at one point, because the way the last episode ended was a pretty good reveal, where we had Jax and Storm take on the Rusty sponsor.
This next one, Ty, what are your views on the British postal strike? I have an answer for that, even though it wasn't directed to me. It sucks. My mater's probably not arriving because of it.
What's going on?
I'm gonna cancel my order and just buy another one that isn't from the UK. So yeah.
Look, I'm American, and we have a stereotype that we know nothing about other countries other than America. But also, I don't pay attention to any news because the news is depressing. So what's going on over there?
Yeah, there's basically the Royal Mail Postal Service. There was a strike, a work strike there, and
that sucks.
Because of that, now there's a delay on all parcels leaving the UK. So my long hook mater, unfortunately, isn't probably coming, so I'll probably have to buy another one.
Alright, well that really sucks.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a refund. If it doesn't arrive by my birthday, which is why I bought it in the first place, I'm gonna request a refund and just buy another one.
My birthday's on Tuesday. I keep forgetting about that. Ew. That's yeah. I'm gonna be 19. That's a big number.
Oh no. What would Cars 1 be like if Lightning McQueen was a preacher?
Why are we answering that one? I avoided that one.
I don't know about that, but I know how it play out if the king was a limousine with monster truck tires. Lightning would have access to military machinery.
Nobody's going to get that joke. This is some awful YouTube Kids video he sent to me yesterday, where McQueen,
Cars like Ninjago would get.
Well, there are 10 other people on the stream.
I'm one of them. So it's actually 9.
Somebody just called you boring and has declared that they are now leaving. How do you feel?
I don't see them in the chat, so it's probably someone I blocked. So I don't care.
Get roasted. I heard of Welcome Home. I think you told me about it. I'm not into it. Not that I'm not into it. I'm just not aware of it. Okay, anybody have more questions? He asks 15 minutes in after already answering 20 of them. What were we talking about before the mail strike? I think there's cars if McQueen were a Prius. It would be the same except McQueen would be a Prius. That's all I got.
But like, how would he even race?
He would be a Prius. So he wouldn't.
But like, would he even be allowed?
No.
Oh no, then the plot of Cars wouldn't happen.
Do I watch Marvel? Yes.
No.
I have become the Marvel. It's my favorite construction toy brand. Am I supposed to say something that isn't Lego? Do you expect me to be a Mega Bloks fan? Ew.
I'm actually a Playmobil fan.
That's not a construction toy. My mom always tells me horror stories of when she was a kid in the 70s and how she wanted Legos for her birthday one year, but her parents bought her lock blocks.
I personally like the guys who made Star Winners.
Lepin! Lego took him to court.
Lepin. Yay, we stand Lepin. I also like Tomica, great construction company.
Are you excited for...
It's just their logo looks like the Lego logo.
What are lock blocks? Who knows? Am I excited for Ninjago's Dragons Rising? I'm cautiously optimistic. The more I hear about it, the less I'm liking it. And I'm gonna end it there.
I'm neutral about it because I've literally never heard of it.
See, now someone else has said that you make the streams more interesting. Isn't that nice? See?
Thank you.
We stand. It was Gerald Quicktire, your best friend.
Oh no! I still don't know how to unblock the poor guy.
No. Well, he just gave you a nice compliment.
Thank you.
We stand Radish Reviewer.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you. I'd like to thank Tommy Joe and I hope you. They got me to where I am today.
The 2 jokes you pioneered. Stan Radish.
Stan Radish.
Stan Radish.
We love Radish.
I stand with Radish.
You know what? I made an announcement in my Discord server on April 1st where I said I'm quitting YouTube and becoming a Radish reviewer.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Tammy, all the stuff you're listing off is the stuff I bought. It's all in the background. It's here. I bought it. It's there.
No, you didn't. That meter was a gift from Rob.
All right, that and Skipper is off camera. You can't see him. Hello, I'm Skipper from Plains.
You come and follow Radish.
The other stuff I bought.
No, I don't go by that name anymore, and you know it.
I still accidentally...
We left those days far behind now. Now you shall refer to me to Rashid, which is my actual name.
In the softest ways. Hello, I'm Skipper from Plains. I don't know why I did that. I was filming segments for the Iceberg the other day, and I was like, I added a whole segment on the fact that everybody on Skipper's crew died. Because they did. I didn't remember that. Every single one of them got ambushed by a nondescript foreign military.
And they say Cars 2 was dark.
Can you call Saul? I mean, look, I don't have the guy's number, but I mean, I think I better do it someday.
Yeah, especially when someone tries to sue me over my continuous lapse of judgment.
Right. Greetings, I'm your neighborhood war veteran Skipper.
Skipper.
What? Custom shot
Gator
Skipper.
fans said that they had a custom of shot Skipper.
Well, when Skipper's fish out of the ocean, he's covered in bullet holes on account of having been shot. Mattel would never have made that.
I've been sued by Radish. No, yeah.
Ew, Chuggington.
Yes. Oh no! Don't bring that up.
Look, here in the U.S., we have an amendment against cruel and unusual punishment, and I think Chuggington falls into that category, so I'm good.
Yeah, because someone was trying to disguise themselves as David, and they used AI to replicate his voice. So their punishment is for identity theft is to watch Chuggington, and they're not doing it. So I pressed extra charges, and now I've got the best lawyers in town.
Can you keep your weird roleplay out of my channel?
Okay, here's the thing. My guy Phantom Tom 31 said Tootington once. Tootington is the canonical neighbor town of Chuggington.
Okay, you know what? I don't care. We're gonna answer more questions now. Least favorite cars on the road episode. It rhymes with ducks. Thank you. What about you?
Can you believe there used to be a time where it was like my third or fourth favorite? Yikes.
What was? Trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Trucks, every time I listen to Trucks, it disappoints me because the song isn't even good. It's not even structured like a song. Like, whoever wrote it, it was Steve Purcell. He wrote all the episodes. I like his work, but he's never written a song in his life, clearly.
Yo, Steve Purcell. Steve Purcell wrote Cars on the Road. No way.
What's your least favorite episode, though?
Is
it Trucks?
Well,
if it's not Trucks, you're wrong! My least favorite are Trucks and Dino Park. Dino Park because nothing happens in it, and Trucks because it's Trucks. Dino Park...
If I'm being honest, most of the episodes are my least favorite.
Fair point. We've talked about this before. It's hard to rank them. Not much happens in Dino Park.
I think my favorite is definitely Salt Fever because it's the one that has most to do with the cars.
Yeah, we said this in a recent stream where every other episode is just sort of a generic trope. This is the circus one. This is the Bigfoot one. And they still do fun stuff with it, but Salt Fever is the only one that takes advantage of them being cars, and I think even the Mayor's Tall Tales did that better.
Here's the thing. My sentiment about the whole show is that it honestly doesn't feel like Cars. Like, just watch the first movie, and then this.
Well,
it's not, no.
It's closer to Cars Tunes, but no other piece of Cars media feels like Cars. You're saying that Cars 2 does? Nah. Let's keep answering.
Cars 3 does. Cars 3 does.
Exactly.
I guess Cars, the video game counts. And the video games, like the two other video games after that.
I like On the Road. It's just incredibly, painfully forgettable, but I think most content made for Disney Plus has been insanely forgettable.
Oh, no.
So.
A news account has sent me some new stuff.
Why are you
There's a new Salt Flats Racer, all Cars on the Road stuff.
Wait, hold on.
Mater.
Hold on. Oh, cool. Yo, we got reveals up in here. Yeah! Woo! No, I already saw them, so no. Yo, it's the freaking tow truck from Trucks. Let's go!
Let's go!
Yo, it's Herb! Guys, we got leaks! Ah! My charger just fell out. Look at these. I was right. This guy Niall Speedcone was the green racer. I called it, dude. We got the West Philanthropist up in here. We got this guy who is, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is a medical tow truck. I've been waiting for stuff like this. Do you know how badly I wanted the guys from Trucks just so that I could have non-piston cup emergency vehicles?
Oh my god, these are great. But it says race, fire, and rescue on the side.
No! The only thing worse than that is Planes Fire and Rescue. Okay, so that's basically Herb Kerbler, the tow truck in red. Very cool. That's
We
it.
need the original. We need the real Herb Kerbler. And they better call him Herb Kerbler.
That is Rumbler Mater. Very cool. Okay, can we get back to where we were?
No. The whiplash from that.
Okay. Anybody?
This guy on Instagram just sent me them out of nowhere.
I just saw them. There were some NCAP cars posted them to my Discord. Herb Kerbler X Red. Ugh, I told him to end their relationship.
No.
I told them.
Their child.
I told them to end their relationship before it got out of hand.
Now they went in to build a child after their likenesses.
Medical tow truck. Let's go. If only it weren't racing themed. That kind of sucks. But hey, that means we're now one step closer to getting Herb Kerbler, the tow truck. And I'm very excited.
I really want that. Please.
Alright.
Please.
Next question.
What are your thoughts on the new leaks?
I swear, if anybody asks, did you see the cars that just got revealed?
Take a shot, too.
Take a shot of water.
That happens.
This is my drinking game. I'm gonna drink from my water bottle every time. Okay.
To be fair, though, I have a better chance of getting Niles than Peggy Liner.
Next question. Opinion on DJ, Wingo, Boost, and Snot Rod. Snot Rod is not hyphenated. That's my opinion. Get grammared. I don't have an opinion on them. They're like...
I do.
I like them. They're fine, but they were so overutilized in merchandise because they're the cool ones. So I like...
But if you think about it, if they didn't appear, the plot wouldn't happen. So like, they're kind of important in that way.
Tuner's Ex Machina?
Okay, we're gonna give a whole ranking here. Favorite, DJ. Why? Because his name is Devin Montgomery Johnson
III.
Second favorite, Wingo. Why? Have you seen the wings on him? And he has cool shades too. Number 3, Boost. He's cool. Number 4,
Great
Snot
defense.
Rod. I don't like him that much.
Good. Are there any fanfics of me?
Oh no, I hope not.
What would they even be?
Hi, ex-radish.
Not as far as I know. But I assume any of them would take place within the Cars universe and have me as like a racer or something. And
I'm the racer.
look, I don't like that. If you follow the Deep T Tour Reviews Ty lore, you know that my profile picture is actually not a racer and is instead a crew chief. I never liked the concept of being a racer because I feel like it puts me in the spotlight too much, and I'd rather be a little more behind the scenes.
Like Kira McQueen.
Whatever. I made it 5 years ago. So that's the thing.
Imagine if you like pull a Ned Wheeler and completely change the basis of your OC.
I don't have a problem with that. But like, if you were to write...
I'm definitely getting Rumbler Mater, that's for sure. So that's cool.
If you could have any Cars character to have in real life, not alive, to have as the car you drive, who would it be? Sally's
Definitely Sally. I like the look of a Porsche 911.
Sally's actually an option now because they made that one off the Sally special, and it has a button that says Ka-chow mode.
It's not really like the real Sally. It's like a modern take on Sally.
Well,
it's just a Porsche 911.
I'd want a 2002 Porsche 911. I would want I'd want probably something street legal. I can't say like, oh, I'd want to drive Dat's Jammin'. I'm gonna start by saying Sergeant High Gear, as long as he still has the hat and the rifle on his side.
Fun fact: one of my 2 dream cars is a red Porsche Carrera 911.
Hang on, baby, we're going into Ka-chow mode.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Marina. If I were to rank the Cars films plus Planes films, how would you rank them? I I haven't seen Planes, Fire, and Rescue in 6 years, but I hear it's alright. Regardless, I'm gonna put it last, then Planes, then Cars 2, then Cars 3, then the first Cars.
Mine isn't too different. I just switch around one movie. From least favorite to favorite, it's Planes, Cars 2, Planes 2, Cars 3, and Cars 1.
Okay. That's totally street legal, nothing can go wrong. Yeah, Dax has a giant parachute on his back. Totally legal.
Totally.
Marina, you were right.
He almost died.
Marina, you were right. I found the new minis today. They are where I live. Not all of them, but I found some of them. Not the pack with the tuners. I was asking people if anyone had found the mini packs, and Marina was the only person to say yes.
What if it's, when something happens for our drinking game criteria, instead of just taking a shot, we just chug the whole bottle?
I already drank part of my water bottle. We're doing
I refuse to unless I meet the criteria.
Well, I was yelling when the new cars got revealed too. We're doing a water bottle drinking game. I won't go over the criteria because I need somebody to walk into the stream and do the things that will trigger it. Nah, Cars 2 gets a lot of credit. It's just not as good as the other two movies.
It's not a Cars movie. It's not good as a sequel at all. And in my humble opinion, not good as a movie. But you know what? That's just a discussion for
opinion on the galactic opinion on the Galactic Empire. I hear they're pretty chill, and you should like join them or something. Congrats on finding them. I haven't seen the 100 cars in story. Yeah, they do look. They look nicer in person. I was really scared, but they look really nice in person. Even the bases are platinum, dude. That's sick. Like that's hardcore. I'm missing Mater and Doc, unfortunately.
Have you been scarred by Sally's eyes?
No, Sally's not bad looking. Flo, I love. Dude, look at Flo. I love Flo. This is the best Flo face we've ever gotten.
I said Sally's eyes.
I know Sally looks fine. I don't know what you're saying is wrong.
But her eyes are way too small.
No, they're all right. I've seen smaller and weirder and worse. Yeah, they were all platinum, even the wheels. I love that they blend in with the other Disney anniversary merchandise.
Except that one Hot Wheels pack.
Well, that was an Amazon exclusive. Who cares? It's just re-releases of previous releases.
I have that wish listed. I'll probably buy it one day.
I just want to buy the Hot Wheels Pizza Planet truck.
Well, I want like 3 out of the 5 cars, so I think that's a good.
I don't care about the wood grain Pizza Planet truck from Brave, although that's a clever repaint. Did a Hot Wheels of RC from Cars. It's pretty cool. Hasbro just struck a deal with Mattel, and now they're making Transformers Hot Wheels. I could not care less about Transformers, but that's really cool. Like, straight up, I'd buy a Hot Wheels Optimus Prime. That's awesome. I don't even like Transformers at all. Ty gets canceled for saying he doesn't like Transformers. Maybe I would if I weren't traumatized as a child with my Transformers Yoda, okay? That did not transform into a Republic gunship. Republic shuttle, whatever. Yeah, there's a Hot Wheels on the Pizza Planet truck, yeah. I missed out on it when
There's 2 versions of it.
I missed out on it when it came out.
I did too. Probably because I never found it.
Us Transformers haters gotta stick together. I got nothing against it.
Yes, we're gonna stick together. We're gonna start the Transformers hate club.
Dude, who cares? It's Transformers. It's fine. It's not my thing, but it could be yours, and if it is, good for you. But I'll never understand why there's deep lore about a series about robot that become car.
I mean, there's deep lore about cars.
No, there really isn't. I'd like Transformers better if there wasn't deep lore. Like, it's kind of...
There was about talking trains, okay? They're like standing stones that people worship.
You're telling me... Like, you're really telling me that the Transformers are aliens from a planet called Cybertron? Like, I'm sorry, okay? I like a.
Why couldn't they just be machines?
They're robots in disguise. Why are they aliens? They sometimes turn into microscopes. Sometimes Megatron turns into a gun. Like, I'm sorry, man. I like a lot of things.
Yo, he becomes Claire Gunzer.
I like a lot of things with stupid, goofy lore, but I draw the line at Transformers for some reason. Yeah, why do they turn into animals sometimes? And the fact that the character that turns into a gorilla is not Optimus Prime, he is Optimus Primal. Someone better have been promoted for that pun. Look, I'm sorry, okay? But like Anthony Ramos is in the new Transformers movie. I absolutely love Anthony Ramos, okay? He's one of my favorite like young actors currently. But like, dude, choose a better franchise, please. Don't become the next guy in Transformers, Anthony. You want a career? Dude was in Hamilton.
No, it's Todd the Pizza Planetron.
What? Oh.
He's in the chat.
Well, that's crazy, bro.
Yo, do you know how to call Mater?
Here's Transformers lore. On his deathbed before the animated movie came out, someone asked Orson Welles about it. He said, I played a giant toy that fought smaller toys. The best thing to come out of Transformers is the meme of that guy in the car, and he goes, Optimum Pride! Love that.
No, I want to hear Optimus Prime say something a teenage girl would say.
Transformers. I want my chicken nuggies.
Hey, Mom, look at my new Renegade.
It's not a phase, Mom. Who's your favorite member of 5 Seconds of Summer? I don't know the names of any of the guys in 5 Seconds of Summer, but they're a good band. I like them. My sister went to a 5 Seconds of Summer concert last year, and I was shocked they were still around, and she was just listening to their stuff for like 3 days, and I was like, dang, they're not bad. Yeah, Optimum Pride. Yeah, because they finally made Unicron as a HasLab, right? Did they do? Oh yeah, they did do a Transformers DeLorean. That's pretty cool. Is there a 5 Seconds of Summer song called Teeth? Ty, have you seen? No, Cars likes Ninjago, and I don't know if that's my wheelhouse. I don't know. That could become a very controversial topic. Does it look okay?
No, it's just a bad attempt.
At like a rainbow logo. It's very hard to mess up a logo where you just take your logo and add different colors to it. But when we get in my set of Disney Pride cars, okay? Rainbow McQueen, honestly, I don't care who you are. I don't care what your beliefs are. That's a cool concept.
I'm buying that just to burn it.
I'm a sucker for weird multicolored special edition things.
Why did the stream get political?
This isn't political. I said I like a multicolored McQueen. Keep your politics out of my channel! Yes, Sega. Thank you, Marauders. Sega bought Rovio, the guys that make Angry Birds. That's interesting. Hopefully they'll treat the series better. Yo, remember when this was a Q&A stream?
Guys, ask me questions.
No, ew, don't ask him questions. Someone on the chat said he was boring.
No! All the questions so far have either been to Ty or the both of us. Can we get, like, radish-only questions?
You don't post videos, my guy. Nobody knows. No, I'm kidding. Ask him.
What do you mean I don't post? My guy, I'm about to make a new video. I'm I'm about to come at you with another banger discussion video.
Why what, Marauder? You can't just ask why. I love that I'm gonna get canceled for saying that a multicolored McQueen diecast would be cool. I can't wait. My dream is to get canceled and just know what the experience is like. Just why?
I want to get canceled for my beliefs. Come on, guys.
Come on. It's called Ask Me Anything.
Ask me anything. Ask me my social security number.
I know, I have incredibly controversial takes on penguins, and I will get canceled for them.
I very very controversial takes on seasons of Talking Train Show.
Radish Reviewer, I need you to read what Marina just put in the chat to yourself, not out loud, and then we must decide if it's appropriate for me to read out loud or not, because it's absolutely hilarious. Cats or dogs, neither.
I don't. We could say that, but add no commentary.
Marina, what Fire Emblem character was it? Which one was it? I must know. Which Fire Emblem character was it? It was Tharja. Let's go.
I don't know.
Red Angry Bird is into goth girls, confirmed.
Let's go.
Who's canonically a terrible mom. My biggest regret in my playthrough of Fire Emblem Awakening is not marrying Tharja, because she's literally a stalker and all of her scenes are hilarious.
I have no idea what you just said.
It's a video game.
My life is like a video game, trying hard to beat the stage. Oh, wow.
We're just gonna mute him for a little bit. Do I have a custom?
Cats or dogs?
I already answered that.
Oh, wait, no. You did? I didn't. Neither. I hate both.
I just said neither, but not out of hatred. Yeah, see, Tharja's...
I hate pets.
You know who I married in Awakening? I married Lissa. And to this day, I was like, this was a mistake. Why did I marry Sweet Farmer character when my fictional character could have married a dark magician goth woman who, like, bakes you worm pies?
Shit. I personally should.
Thank you. Which one?
You, X, whoever that was.
Thank you. Dang, I can't believe they made the Red Angry Bird say that. What's the Red Angry Bird doing playing Fire Emblem?
How does it? I guess if it's the movie version, he can. But like, how does he play?
Don't ask me more about Fire Emblem. I've only played Awakening, but only halfway through, and I also played the entire Warriors spinoff and bought all the DLC.
All I know is that there was like a combination of like another franchise, and they called it like Sharp FE or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't play that.
And it had nothing to do with Fire Emblem.
You are getting married in dreams? No. No, in a video game, one of the mechanics is that your character has to get married at one point. And then, like, their child from the future comes back in time and joins your RPG party.
What are your honest thoughts on Birmingham, UK?
Never been.
I'm more of a Buckingham fan myself.
I'm more of an America fan myself. No, I've never been to the UK. I'd like to, but the thing with the UK is, you know, they always say the weather's bad. Yeah, I've never heard of Royal Revolt, too.
Coming in with the W takes controversial opinion. Peaches from the Mario movie is overrated. Fact.
I have actually...
Black sucks at saying.
I have avoided listening to it on account of I haven't watched the Mario movie, so I have no opinion.
trust me, it's ear piercing. Everybody finds it funny, but I just cringe while listening to it.
I don't know. I don't.
Just picture Jack Black trying to sing in a Bowser voice.
Well, I think didn't Jack Black win an award, or no? He was nominated for a voice acting award for Brutal Legend. So.
Like he was good if he was just talking in Bowser's voice, but singing.
Terrible at strategy. I made Lucina and Lissa incredibly overleveled to where they could do normal damage on enemies who are blocking. My friend who's an actual Fire Emblem fan with strategy was baffled. Doesn't Lissa not attack? I don't even remember. Lissa just healed you, and then my character married her. And when you marry her, she goes, "Whoa, this ring is huge." Lissa is canonically 17, but I was 15 when I played the game, so it was okay.
It was okay, guys. I swear.
I don't know. I like Lissa. Lissa's just like in a corset, like a metal frame corset, and she has a giant axe. We stand Lissa. You know, the voice actor for Lissa.
I need to get into kind of off topic here, but I need to get into what was it called? Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Or no, not Final Fantasy.
What about
Kingdom
it?
Hearts.
No.
Because I want to see Goofy and Donald just messing around in different worlds.
Kingdom Hearts has Kingdom Hearts has like the most difficult lore ever.
Yeah.
Oh, and Warriors, yeah.
There's this video that became a meme of like 6 hours long explaining the lore.
Yeah. See, I've been meaning to get back to playing Warriors because I just finished the campaign and there's like 50 additional things to do afterwards. I bought all the DLC so I could play as some of the other characters. But yeah, no, Lissa does do damage. She does in that game.
I want in the future of
She's a healer in the normal game, I think.
I want them to go to the Cars world just to see Donald and Goofy as cars.
Have you heard of the Chinese censored version of the most recent Kingdom Hearts?
Oh no.
You see, Winnie the Pooh is banned in China due to memes that their emperor looks like Winnie the Pooh. He's banned Winnie the Pooh from China. This sounds like I'm making it up, but this is real. This is legit.
Yeah,
and
I've heard of it.
So for when they go to Winnie the Pooh, and I believe the most recent Kingdom Hearts game, Winnie the Pooh was just replaced by like a floating yellow orb. Yeah.
Did they ever mention Winnie the Pooh by name in the game?
I'm not sure. Imagine like
if they did, they had to censor that. They'd be like, "This glowing blue orb told us to do this."
I don't think China banned all of this, or China's banned a lot of people, like famous people, just in general.
Oh no, they're gonna ban me next because I said Chinese cards are kind of mid.
Well, just if you ever go over there, just don't mention Winnie the Pooh. My school actually has a.
Winnie the Pooh. What am I gonna do?
My school actually has a study abroad program to China, which is very cool. It's just it's not open currently because they're still sort of struggling with COVID stuff.
This reminds me of something I've been meaning to tell you for a while.
If you're about to,
you know the hit film Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, what about it?
So
I haven't.
When I was booking tickets for the Mario movie, actually way before that,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking into theaters near me and seeing if there are any tickets, and I saw the featured movie and include like the Barbie movie and all that.
That's not even out yet.
What was Crazy Bear? They changed the name over here because I don't think they liked mention of drugs.
Oh, that's interesting.
So they just changed it to Crazy Bear. Did they say Cocaine Bear a lot in the movie? I presume so. So they have to like censor every Cocaine Bear and turn it into Crazy Bear.
Marauder says, my school only has 4 working male bathrooms. My school didn't have doors on their bathrooms, okay? So, my high school did not have doors on any of the bathrooms. They just didn't have doors. Have you ever been to an airport where they don't have bathroom doors and you just walk in and turn a corner? Oh, out of 30, okay. You should have started with that information. Yeah, so our bathrooms didn't have doors. You could just stroll on in, which I guess was perfect if you were one of the many people in my school who were just high.
Oh no.
I'm looking at you, person whose name I won't say. Don't worry.
Don't worry, we're not gonna call you out today.
I'm not gonna dox someone that I last saw a year ago at my high school graduation. There was this one girl in my high school who just went, like, I don't know where she went for the entire last 2 years. Oh yeah, no, vaping was a huge issue in mine too. I was taking a test once and watched this one girl by me straight up take out a vape and put it away. So remember when this was a Q&A stream?
Yeah, I was gonna comment on something with Discord hates.
She was then...
Come on, guys, answer me, question me. Give me questions.
Don't give him questions.
Put your answers in the comment below.
Marauder, that's not a question.
Question. Be an epic gamer. That's not even grammatically a question.
So there's this thing you have to put at the end of your sentence if you want it to be a question. It's a demand. This isn't...
You forgot the first thing, too. It's supposed to be like what, who, how, would.
Marauder, this isn't demand me.
What kind of question starts with B?
Marauder, this isn't demand me anything.
This is ask me anything. Ask me nicely. Say please.
Here, you were just given...
Hold on. To Rashid. What do you like about Rolling Bowling Mater? The fact he's like the only release in 2006 that didn't appear in the movie, and Mattel tried to gaslight us.
I have a question. Who's the kid in the background? I can't understand a word he's saying. No! This...
Are they talking about me?
This is fellow YouTuber Rashid Reviews. I'm on streams with him all the time. If you can't hear what he's saying, I'm sorry. Sometimes when we do voice calls, it doesn't work that well. What other trucks from Trucks do you think they'll make? Hopefully ones that aren't race-themed, but I'm very excited to see what they make from Trucks, because it's perfect for, like, if you make a series like me. I've been wanting a lot of these types of characters for years and years and years, so it's very exciting. Like, Trucks wasn't a good episode, but it...
Mater fan, I feel insulted. Take that back or else I'm gonna cancel you on Twitter.
Marina here can hear you fine. I've never actually gotten I've always been concerned that people can't hear the people with me.
Bring your laptop closer to the phone.
No. Then it'll cause interference. You know, when I was in the 6th grade, my guidance counselor told my class that if you, like, she heard a rumor where if you sleep with your phone 6 feet from you every night, you'll, like, die or something. And to this day, I sleep with my phone on the complete other side of the room.
No, I always sleep with my phone, like, next to my head. I'm sorry, I can't sleep without watching an overly long analysis video on anything.
I guess I'm dying then, right, Marauder?
I slept to a, 30-minute critique of Hello Neighbor last night.
Remember when Ty was going to make a Planes series? When I was first starting my channel, I was going to do a series called Planes the Rejects. At the time, I owned no Planes diecasts other than Hydro Wheels Dusty, who was going to be Dusty after a crash where he can't fly anymore. So he trains other planes that I had as diecasts because they appeared in the Cars movies. And he was going to train them to become planes, like plane racers. I didn't make it, but you can still find trailers on my channel. Later on, I suggested doing a series called Planes Adventures. Now I'm finally at the point where I honestly could make a Planes series if I so chose, because I have enough significant characters, you know. Thanks to Robin, but I don't have plans on it.
Okay, we got a question here. Favorite video games? I know this is predictable, but the Cars original trilogy.
Spider-Man PS4 was up there. I actually 100%ed it. Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order is great. The sequel came out today. I can't play it because I don't have a PS5, but I'm very excited whenever I get a PS5.
I have a lot of games because I'm not an epic gamer. I have a lot of games that I think would probably be my favorite, but I haven't played. So people will be like, "How would you know if you haven't played them?" So yeah, I don't have a lot of fair answers to that. Get an Xbox Series X. No, I'm gonna get an Xbox 360 if anything, because they're cheaper and they play the Cars games.
Marauder, if I did, then I can't play the Spider-Man game, so I have to stay as a PlayStation fanboy.
I'm the complete opposite. I'm like a hardcore Nintendo fan and like just a slight Xbox fan, but like PlayStation, I have like no interest in.
I have a Switch. I
Found Rashid Reviews on YT. Yo, no way. I didn't know I was on YouTube.
I haven't bought a new Switch game in like a year.
I haven't in well close to a year.
What was
the last time I bought them? I bought like a Switch game, not downloaded, but like bought with my own money. Is like when I got a Nintendo eShop gift card from like a bookstore because they had coupons and there are like no books I'm interested in. So they had like these eShop gift cards and I just took a $20 one. Believe it or not, you can't buy a lot with $20. So I just bought like two $8 games.
No, exactly, Marauder. I genuinely don't care about what console you're using. Like why is it a rivalry? It's so dumb.
As long as you're not using a PC.
As long as you're not using a Google Stadia, use whatever you want, man.
Nah, PC is the enemy.
PC Master Race, what?
Production is still kicking it with an Xbox 360.
Let's go.
Honestly,
I'm
up there with the great, okay, in terms of consoles.
I know Google Stadia shut down. I'm well aware.
I kind of forgot about that. I think I like heard it, like someone just mentioned it, like passing mention, and I didn't really pay attention. So, I didn't think. I knew they gave everyone a refund. I just didn't know why. But apparently it's because they shut down.
Who's my favorite NASCAR racer? I've never watched a single NASCAR racer in my life.
My favorite is literally anyone I
know. I've never watched NASCAR. So I'm gonna say my favorite is Ricky. He's pretty cool, right? There's actually a guy named Ricky in NASCAR right now. That'd be incredible.
No, I don't think. I sound like the full Daytona 500 for like 2022. I don't think a guy named Ricky was there.
Ricky, no last name, just Ricky. If you could replace
Ricky.
His
last name is Ricky.
No, it's
like Mario.
No, it's just Ricky. That's it. If you could replace one World Grand Prix racer with someone else, who would it be? I would.
No, I think they're all great. They all work fine.
Maybe Lewis, Nigel, or Max. I feel like kind of clumped together. They're kind of similar to me.
No, please don't remove Max. He's my favorite.
So yeah.
Don't remove Max or else
My dad was watching NASCAR and I hated how many names I recognized from Cars characters.
I probably remove like I don't know. They're all good, but like the weakest I'd say is like Rip or someone.
I was gonna say
replace him with Fabrizio.
I was gonna say Rip was the weakest. F in the chat to the guy who spent hundreds of hours playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on Google Stadia. Marauder, don't tell me you did that. Marauder seems to me like the type of guy who invested entirely too much money into Google Stadia.
He'd seem like the type of guy who'd sell NFTs of Marauder.
No, that's out of character for him. I don't think Marauder would, but that seems like something photosynthesis would do.
That sounds like something the Joker would do.
Batman. Would you like to buy my NFTs? No, I bought Red Dead.
A picture of me for 2,000 Ethereum.
His NFTs are all just different pictures of him.
Yeah, while he's fighting crime.
No, not even. It's just him,
No,
like...
well, no, actually, he has like a secret persona where he fights crime. That's where his NFTs come from.
He was Batman the entire time. It's like how Peter Parker takes pictures of Spider-Man. The Joker's running around taking pictures of the Joker committing crimes. He just takes the makeup off, and nobody notices that it's the same guy. At least we still have the Ouija.
He hires an actor when they're together on screen.
Yeah.
He actually got another guy to play Joker in Batwheels. That's why he looks so different.
That's not Joker, that's Laugher.
Nah, that's humor, as I said. We live in a society where I saw NFTs of apes in Joker costume.
One day, it was Halloween when I was in high school. My friend and I were just standing by the door in the morning watching everyone come in to see, like, who would come in the costume. One guy straight up comes in this spot-on Joaquin Phoenix Joker cosplay. The movie had just come out at the time. It was terrifying. Like, I was legit afraid. I don't even know who this guy was. And to this day, I still don't know who he is. Part of me fears that the Joker just walked into my school this one day and just made himself comfortable and then left. But it was so good, like, I was afraid to get near him. Like, the cosplay was that good. And this was just some random guy in my high school. Like, I don't know where he is now, but shout out to him, man. I wish I'd gotten a picture with him or something. Did the guy shoot Murray? Well, I was afraid that if I got near him, I would become Murray. Have you watched Pirates of the Caribbean? I had not for years. But my dad and we watched all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies last September.
Do you remember?
They're good. I thought they were all good. Like, I know people say the sequels get kind of bad, but I thought they were all fine. I liked them. I don't know what my favorite one was.
I'm gonna have to go to my bed now to charge my phone.
I don't know which one my favorite one was, but they were good. I thought they were all good. I've heard people don't like the third one. I thought the third one was fine.
We have a little bit of a dilemma here.
Yeah, I've heard people don't like the third one. I really liked the third one. The third one's this big, like, finale. It's almost 3 hours. I mostly like the memes. Jar of Dirt is amazing. And the scene where he's running with all the people chasing after him, those are some... Pirates of the Caribbean has given us some solid meme material. I just wish they were used a bit more. I don't know what my favorite Pirates of the Caribbean was, honestly. I think by the fifth one you could tell they were running out of ideas, but... it's still good.
So I have to either charge...
No! Marina! There's 5 of them! They made another one in 2017 and no one remembered. He fights Javier Bardem, who's a ghost pirate.
I'm gonna have to give up the chat because I can't charge both my phone and my iPad at the same time. Unless I boot up YouTube on Switch.
Ew.
Play the live chat there.
Ew, who does that?
I do that, and I'm very offended by that, quite frankly.
My guy, you play Cars 3 Driven to Win on the Switch daily. That's like one of the worst life choices you could make.
Not daily. Not daily.
Every other day. It's every other day, man.
No, it's more. I just switch. No pun intended. Switch on and off. Like 1 month I play it religiously. 1 month I barely play it. I think I've gone like 7 months without playing it once.
Favorite MCU movies? Winter Soldier and Infinity War, Guardians 2, all three of the Spider-Mans. Out of live-action Disney remakes, which one do you think is the worst? Well, I think Little Mermaid is shaping up to be the worst.
All of them are the worst.
I mean, I feel like no one remembers Cars being in the Disney version of Crossy Road. I was recording The Iceberg this morning, and I was literally, just this morning, I recorded the segment on Disney Crossy Road. So, I remember.
There were cars there.
There were 40 playable characters.
Like a random background character.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You could play as the bride from the Haunted Mansion. You could buy her for $3. She doesn't even have a face.
I saw... Is the Haunted Mansion movie out yet?
No, it comes out in July. I love the ride, but I'm scared.
I saw a poster for it when I went to the...
Owen Wilson's in it.
I was like screaming to my sister. I was like, oh my god, it's Owen Wilson.
I like the bride in the Haunted Mansion. I like the lore behind her. She looks really creepy in the movie. They just straight up made her like a zombie, and I respect that, man.
My phone is at 8%. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, back to the Disney remake question. I haven't seen Lion King, and I actually haven't seen the original Lion King, so I don't have a connection to it. But it's the worst in terms of concept. That one's just scummy and shallow, etc. Pinocchio. The Pinocchio remake is just sad. At least the Lion King like doesn't trash all over the original, you know? It's worse, but it doesn't, like... Pinocchio has a joke where they go, you could be an influencer, and another scene where they call him Chris Pine.
I hate the people who automatically assume animation is inferior.
Yeah.
Like, I think the Lion King remake is, like, the perfect example of animation
and look,
better for some stories.
Look, I typically like Jon Favreau's work, but not that. Okay, guy made Iron Man. Guy made The Mandalorian, which had 2 very good seasons, and the new season was kind of not as good. But I like his work usually. He made The Jungle Book, which everyone says is one of the best remakes. I also haven't seen that. The only remakes I've seen are Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, which I couldn't even finish. My sister and I got too bored.
Yeah, Aladdin is...
Yeah, she does try to force...
I mean, hot take here, the original Aladdin was bad already, so the remake is like double bad.
She tries to force, the Haunted Mansion bride tries to force Pepe to marry her. Yeah, that was, what's her face? Taraji Henson. P. Henson played her. She's good.
I won't be silent. And my sister is obsessed with that song.
I love the fact that they have Jasmine sing a song about not being silenced while she's being taken away and captured. And, it's such a weak place for that song because she's being like taken away and talking about how no one's gonna silence her. Meanwhile, she's being captured by people. It's like, no. I think of all people, it was like Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic, who made a very good point where he said, why couldn't she be fighting off the guards during that scene instead of just being taken away? It's like, yeah, you're singing a song about how you're not gonna be silenced while you're being carried away by people. Yeah, Jungle Book is basically a different adaptation. Scarlett Johansson voiced the snake, which was weird.
Stop tying in jokes. Stop.
It's almost like how you constantly reference in jokes that my audience wouldn't get.
Lightning Gasoline is basically what they call Lightning McQueen in the Arabic dub of the Cars movie.
Oh, that's amazing.
Rhymes with McQueen.
I don't want to talk about the Moana remake. It's obviously The Rock just doing an ego trip because nobody watched Black Adam and he needs a hit. And, dude, Moana's a new movie. Just make a sequel instead.
Oh no, we're gonna get a Zootopia remake soon.
I paused. There was another one I wanted to read, but I forgot.
Did your voice sound like that?
Marauder, why did you watch the Beauty and the Beast remake in theaters 3 times? Lumiere dabs in it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to admit I watched Big World, Big Adventures in theaters. I was forced to.
It's not as bad as a Disney remake.
Here's the thing. I watched 2 bad movies in a row. First, I watched Wreck-It Ralph 2. Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I'm so
and
sorry.
Big World, Big Adventures. I was disappointed for the rest of it.
The worst movie I've probably seen in the theater is the Beauty and the Beast remake. I regret to inform you that I saw it in the theater. But that was because my sister was in a school production of. My sister was in a school production of Beauty and the Beast at the time the remake was coming out, so we sort of celebrated by watching the remake.
David, don't flex watching The Great Race in cinemas. It wasn't even good.
I live in America where they don't air Thomas movies in theaters because we. Never mind. Yes, Lumiere is played by Ewan McGregor, doing a French accent, which is amazing. The sad thing, though, the singing in the Beauty and the Beast remake is so bad. It's so poorly auto-tuned. It's awful. Ewan McGregor was the only person in that movie who could sing, and also Gaston, because I believe Gaston's actor is... Oh, you saw Finn Forstig in theaters. I'm so sorry for you. Gaston, the only good part of the remake was Gaston. Gaston was so perfectly cast. Like, the guy looks just like him. He was great. That's it. And the stupid song they added for the Beast, like, that was bad. Josh Gad was also there.
How no one has met the criteria for a drinking game.
I saw Great Discovery in theaters. And I think that was the last time they showed a Thomas movie in theaters here. I don't know. I know they show them in the UK.
I don't know. I haven't heard a lot of stories of Thomas movies in theaters. I'll tell you what. When I was in theaters, it was only me, my father, and my sister, and like 2 other parents with their like toddler. I felt insulted. And there was this story of this one guy who saw Sodar's Legend of the Lost Treasure in like 2020, and all the theater was all to himself.
Marauder says he saw both Sing movies in theaters. I'm so... Why?
Ew.
Why?
I saw The Secret Life of Pets. My sister forced me.
Your sister seems to have pretty poor taste in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Much like my sister. My sister and I got into a 2-day-long debate on what the best Katy Perry song is, and I don't even know Katy Perry songs.
But here's the.
But I just knew her opinion was wrong.
My sister isn't willing to debate. She just dismisses everything.
I'm not very good with Katy Perry, but I just knew my sister was wrong.
Oh no, I've seen most Illumination projects in cinemas. Marauder, why? One of them better be the Mario movie.
Okay, ask more questions.
Ask me.
Don't ask him. He just wants
No,
clout.
ask me. We need more radish questions.
You could answer the ones that aren't directly targeted towards me. Like,
But like you get like far more compared to what I got, which is like 1 question.
well, I run the channel, man.
We should be equals, guys. Come on, what is this discrimination?
Anyone hyped for Zootopia 2? I think it could be good. I don't have a problem with them making it.
It could be good.
I like
But
Zootopia.
like seeing Disney's recent track record, probably not.
Worst movies you've ever seen?
Oh no. Are people gonna cancel me for saying Cars 2?
Say something that isn't from the Cars series. Be unique.
Toy Story 4.
Do you say something that...
2.
Say something that isn't a Pixar sequel. Be unique.
But then I'm just gonna be lying. And I'm gonna be crying.
Okay, I'll give you some legitimate answers that aren't Pixar sequel bad. Hop, I saw in the theater. Hop.
Ooh, I remember seeing the movie, but it's not. The question wasn't about theaters. It was just in general.
No, I know.
I've seen Hop or whatever.
Hop.
Illumination. I was subjected to the horror of
I
that.
saw Hop in theaters. Then I saw The Lorax in theaters, which my friend's mom paid for as an apology for the time that her son sprayed me with a garden hose repeatedly. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh no. Cars 2 is a great movie. Excuse me. It's like objectively flawed. I'm sorry.
Worst movie I've ever seen in my life was the 1979 Captain America movie. Isn't that the one where he's like a hippie painter on a motorcycle? That's what I think of when I think of Captain America. Anybody else have some really bad movies they've seen? I think Hop is always going to be the worst in my book. I think I saw something really bad recently, but I don't remember it.
The cycle just never ends.
Other
In 10
than
years, people will be singing the praises of Despicable Me 3. Just wait until people will be singing the praises of the Secret Life of Pets.
2.
The cycle just happens.
Like,
every 10 years, people get nostalgic for a movie and call it good without actually critically.
Yeah, no, the Lego Ninjago movie is bad if you're a fan of the series. If not, it's just boring. I love the fact that the abbreviation for Secret Life of Pets is SLOP in all caps. Thanks, Tammy. I never realized that. I have been smart enough to avoid most Illumination projects. Don't you worry. 1979 Captain America had a whole paraglider 4 times the size of his motorcycle on the back of his motorcycle. Last Jedi. Oh, thanks, Marauder. There you go.
Star Wars 8.
Yeah, that's...
Who numbers the movies at this point?
That's The Last Jedi. That's the one I just said. Got on my level.
Yeah, I know, but like, just say The Last Jedi.
Most people do refer to them by title. I will say it was a little strange to say Star Wars 8. Any more questions?
Come on, guys, questions.
You forgot the name, dang.
Ask me anything.
Other than the scene where they fight the guards, you know, Last Jedi has some cool stuff in it, but it also has some really, really bad stuff. Never forget Luke drinking milk.
Why Q&A streams in specific always get derailed?
Favorite Ninjago season? Either Possession or Skybound. Why does...
Oh no, why does life exist?
Robin getting existential out here. Life exists so that we could all watch more Toy Reviews-Ty YouTube videos.
Yes. Life had no meaning before your channel was created.
Yeah. I'm sorry it took me so long to get here.
Oh no, is the answer to the universe actually 42?
But then why does Toy Reviews-Ty exist? Toy Reviews-Ty exists. What does my channel description say? It's probably there.
Because Ty was born at 13.
Yeah, I was having trouble falling asleep one night, and I was like, what if I made a YouTube channel? I saw Last Jedi with some friends, and as we were walking in, a really angry employee immediately said, Luke Skywalker dies, then walked away.
Oh no. 2 questions. But why does Ty 2 and Robin exist?
Ty 2 exists so that, can we not talk about Ty 2?
No.
Okay, can we get legitimate questions? Robin, look what you've started. Can we get legitimate questions?
Please, ask me about my channel. Got like 0 questions.
Favorite Star Wars movie? Thank you. I like all of them. To be honest, I don't have a favorite. That's boring, I know.
I got an answer for this one.
Yo! Why is there a letter T at the beginning of my name? Would you like to explain it? I've told you this story before.
When Ty was naming his channel, he wanted to call it Ty Toy Reviews.
No, I did. Yeah, I did.
Or actually, the T stands for Ty. He wanted to keep it that way, but then he forgot, so he put Ty at the end again.
That's not the full story. My channel name was originally T Toy Reviews, and then I had to add a last name, so I added Ty. The T stands for Ty, and that's why I hate my channel name.
We got a question here. Why is your name Rashid? Because my parents named me that way. There's no story to that. I guess because my grandfather was called Rashid too.
We got a good question. Favorite diecast that released this year so far for both of you? Mine, I can't believe I'm saying this, but mine has to be Cave McQueen.
No. Mine, I'm gonna have to say ones that like have been released like right now. Ones that we only have promotional images of. I'm not gonna judge.
Yeah. Like, I would say Cryptid Hunter Mater or Rumbler McQueen are my two favorites, but they're not out yet.
I'd say so far Cryptid Buster McQueen.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if Mateo release and they don't completely butcher his expression, I think that would be my favorite.
Yeah, me too. We'll have to see. Favorite Star Wars characters, then. I don't know much about the franchise, but I like Rey and BB-8.
Oh, no.
Good for you, Marita.
Rashid, why is your channel dead? It's not. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm not. My videos are.
Yo!
Get
roasted by Robin. Let's go. Favorite Star Wars character. I like.
Take time and effort, unlike some guy. I can't do them daily.
When I was a kid, my favorite Star Wars character was Bib Fortuna. No joke.
He had to, and I had to say that. Ty, I'm sorry. If you're gonna upload daily, the quality isn't gonna be the best.
No, it's not. I like Admiral Akbar.
Exactly. See, I want to have my videos be like the best quality, so of course I'm not gonna like upload daily.
My videos are quick to make. You know, And
then see my videos where it's like heavily edited with footage and text and whoa and stuff going on.
And I do that.
I dare you to make videos in my style in a day.
I did that once, actually.
It's too hard.
I did that once.
When?
Have you heard of episode for Rolling Bowling Mater? I made it in a day. It's one of the most heavily edited videos I've done.
My style.
But I mean, it's just not my style. But I mean, I do more heavily edited videos. But those.
Roast me for it.
No one's roasting you, man. When I do heavily edited videos, they take several days. Ty's quality is.
Complimented Robin for the roast. What happened to that?
But my quality is still among the better quality Cars videos on YouTube. Well, thank you, Robin. But there's not much competition.
But like, he just uses like a singular picture for a solid minute. I have moving stuff. Get on my level. I have actual footage playing.
I do it out of fear of copyright. Anyway. How many casualties has Aiden caused throughout his time on Cars Adventures? Can we get a death count, please?
Guys, please meet the criteria. I want a drink.
I almost finished my water bottle, just out of thirst. For Tharja from Fire Emblem. What?
Oh,
Clip that! Clip that!
Guys.
Clip it! I really like 2023 on the road, Mater. 2023 on the road, Mater is good. Am I? Thank you, Marauder. We get to drink now.
I don't care that it's one shot. I'm gonna drink the entire bottle.
He's gonna chug a water bottle. I'm gonna finish my water bottle. I did not expect that. Thank you, Marauder.
I already drank a bit of it, but still, I'm gonna speed run.
Jordan C.
Chugging water down my throat any percent.
Jordan C. Productions. Why are we still making that joke in 2023?
I haven't seen it. Okay, stopwatch. 3, 2, 1.
What about Vladimir, Robin? What about Vladimir? Are you talking about my birthday list? I think Vladimir's on there. My birthday's on Tuesday.
14 seconds and 12 milliseconds. Any percent water speed run.
You chugged a whole water bottle in 14 seconds? Oh, yeah, Robin is right.
Well, it's not 100%. It's any percent.
Okay.
I drank a little bit of it.
Yeah, he killed...
We're gonna do 100% later with the full water bottle.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you for wishing me a happy early birthday. Yeah, he killed off Vladimir Trunkov. Trying to remember who else died by Aiden. Yeah, I don't think anybody else named.
Where's my early happy birthday?
Happy early birthday. I can't wait to review a custom for you.
Yes, aside from my first request, I always try to do customs.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Mario movie yet, but if you've watched my streams, you know Rashid has. It's been quite the journey. of him talking about
Yeah.
it. I haven't
We
seen
went
it yet.
through arcs.
How'd you get the 100-year cars? Also, happy early birthday to both of you. Thanks, Bobby Swift. I prefer Taylor Swift personally, but I got them at Walmart. They're actually showing up in stores now. I didn't find all of them. I found 4 of the 6. I'm missing Mater and Doc.
Marauder, you already said that.
This
is overrated.
I'm very excited to review them. I'm a little annoyed because I wanted to get the full set so I could review them in one video, but I'm just gonna review them individually. So sorry in advance.
Man, I wish I could find the 5-pack.
Yeah, me too. I wish I could get the 5-pack. It would make it easier for me. And also,
and then they left out Doc.
Yeah, and then you just buy Doc separately. Doc was too dead to be in the 5-pack.
Yeah. And then, of course, they're gonna release Cruz and McQueen. That's not out yet.
Hopefully we get Sarge, Fillmore, and Luigi and Guido at the very least. I assume we probably will. The Fillmore...
I want to get Lizzie. All I want is Lizzie.
I can see them doing Lizzie in red, too. I think they might. I can only hope that... I could totally...
In red?
Yeah.
Lizzie in red?
I could totally see them doing a multi-pack that includes a red as an exclusive.
Oh.
Yeah, Red the character.
I thought you said Lizzie in red. Now it's like a red-colored Lizzie.
No, I can
Why
totally...
did they name him Red? It's so confusing.
If they do a Fillmore, it's gonna look so weird because it's gonna be a blank Fillmore.
Oh no. They're like, no, I want them to like be all like, you know how they like only keep like one decal if the cars have decals? I want them to keep the Save 2D animation stick.
And that's it.
Green. Keep only that.
Ahem. Do I have any items online I want but can't get because people online have inflated the price, the prices to huge prices?
Yeah, there are some that I want and I'm planning to buy soon for my big project. It's a series.
Yeah, thank you. Is there any? Do you want to answer that first? Anything that you want to get online but is too expensive?
Oh, but it's too expensive.
Not like. Yeah.
Well.
Anyone?
I can think of things that aren't even on eBay.
Okay.
And they're that rare. Racer Dusty. I know you reviewed like Racing Dusty, even though he called it just Dusty. He used to be called Racing Dusty.
Yeah, well,
That's a different one. Racer Dusty is the one that appears at the start of Planes 2.
Yeah.
I love that. It's my favorite Dusty. But they only released him once.
Yeah, they use Supercharged Dusty.
Like super rare. It was like at the tail end of the Planes diecast.
They use Supercharged Dusty.
So rare.
They use Supercharged Dusty for most Planes 2 releases instead. Anything else? That's a good one. For me, Zed Custard from Planes and Kate the Corncob Girl. In addition, Hummer Sven. People know that's one I really like, but haven't been able to get. And Cad Spinner. And Ice Racer Jeff Gorvette.
I could also think of one that's the Midnight Flyers Dusty.
Ooh, yeah. But that's not one that's been inflated. That one was always expensive.
Yeah.
That was a super chase. I was trying to think of items that used to be cheap. Not ones that were made in limited quantities to begin with. But
oh no, do you know about the 2.7 Cars VHS?
I was gonna do a video on it, and then some actual big channel that did it. So good for them. Now I don't have to.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw that video. They played it on like the Cars 2 McQueen TV, or at least they had it in the thumbnail. They had like entire skits with like Mater and Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh no. Yeah, Ice Racer Jeff. Yeah. I like Ice Racer. Because for whatever reason, they randomly gave Ice Racer Jeff a different face. I liked Thomas when I was a kid. Now I watch a lot of stuff that the fan community makes, but I don't keep up with actual stuff.
Yeah, the fan community makes definitely better stuff than they do today.
Rashid is a much bigger fan. He has watched past when I stopped. I haven't watched the actual show since 2011.
I saw the entirety of seasons 1 through 7. A good chunk of the seasons 8 through 12, and a lot of the Miller era through 16, and then watched the entirety of 17 to 21.
I'm sorry for you.
Decent
Well,
bit of
those are
season
good.
22, and then only like the special episodes from 23 and 24.
My
I've watched like a few All Engines Go episodes, and I definitely don't want to watch more.
Do I have Thomas merch? Not with me currently. It's all in storage. I took it out earlier this month for a video.
Yeah, Thomas canonically killed Mater in that video. That was just... Those skits felt like just something else. It felt like a fever dream.
Have you seen all of Batwheels yet? No, but we watched Batwheels last weekend. Me and Rashid and a fan of Thomas and Cars Ignite.
Only like the first episode.
We watched the first episode and we watched...
The iceberg was taking too much space.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that first, then react to like 2 more episodes.
Yeah, we had to stop screen recording because the iceberg was taking up too much storage for me to keep going.
We have to do the second episode because spoilers, I think like the villains get let out of jail or something.
Yeah, because Joker gets arrested in the first one.
They probably explained that in like the second episode.
It wasn't bad. It was. I thought it wasn't bad.
The first episode was okay. But I feel like our opinions are gonna change when we get.
The first episode was honestly good, but it didn't. It was bad after. The other one we watched was not good.
David. I told David we were doing a school project.
Why would I be involved in your school project?
Oh no. Oh no, a special question from Wyatt. Who do you think Racer H Short is in Case H?
Case H just got revealed 20 minutes ago, an hour ago while I was doing the stream. It's the green Salt Flats.
Was that Case H?
Yeah, it's the green Salt Flats Land Racer.
Green guy.
Yeah, which is what I predicted it to be. It's Nile Speed Cone, which is what I expected it to be. It's the green Land Racer we see at the very beginning of the episode.
Nile Speed Cone.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, genuinely, I think I prefer this to Peggy Liner. Not just because of the release, but the diecast itself.
Yeah,
Oh no, I prefer it.
We knew it was Nile soon after. Honest thoughts on the Sense of Right Alliance.
Amazing. Peak cinema.
Amazing, incredible, thank you. Why are you doing the Incredibles music?
Because he said incredible.
That was a really loosely connected joke. Any other movies?
I want to do like a Pixar movie tier list one day, maybe with you, but the only thing I know so far is that the top tier is going to be called Incredible.
I'm only putting Coco on that tier, thank you. Any other movies are going to see? I'm going to see Guardians 3 on Thursday, and I'm not ready. It's early reviews have said it's exceptionally good, and I'm honestly really nervous because, like, I know half the cast is probably gonna die, and I don't want to say goodbye to a small raccoon with a large gun. Wow, this just got really quiet. Are you?
Yeah. Come on, guys. Ask questions.
Does Star-Lord do another dance-off? He better. Like, he better, man. Still got a couple months before release on Disney+.
Let's do a dance-off.
To save the universe? Let's do a dance-off to save the universe? Sure. Now the Mr. Incredible theme is in my head.
It's not the Mr.
I forget
what. Life's incredible again.
Life is incredible again. Oh no, why are you seeing the Timothée Chalamet Willy Wonka musical prequel? I'd say stay away from that one. After that, I plan on seeing the new Indiana Jones, the Spider-Verse sequel, probably the Flash movie. I mean, the actor is literally a felon, so I don't want to support it, but... I mean, I don't know why they would kill...
I don't have anything planned to see.
I don't...
Except, I guess, the FNAF movie.
I don't...
want to see how either good or bad that turns out.
I don't know why they would kill off Cosmo. But Michael Keaton, Marauder, I've never actually seen the Michael Keaton Batman movie, so I don't really have a connection to him. But I do like Michael Keaton. And he was Chick Hicks, thank you. They're not gonna kill Cosmo. Cosmo's a Russian dog in a cosmonaut suit that speaks English and is voiced by the girl from Borat 2. The last character I expect to be killed off in this movie is Cosmo the Russian space dog. You don't kill off a dog unless you're the guys in John Wick.
Jordan C is out of the loop. They're finally finalizing the FNAF movie, and the current release date is like October 26, 2023.
It's already gotten a rating.
Be spooked.
People are mad because it didn't get an R rating, but like since FNAF's audience somehow ended up being mainly kids, then
it didn't get an R rating.
No, I got a PG-13.
I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I never cared for FNAF, so I don't have an opinion. Seeing the Shigula.
I just want to see Shaggy as William Afton. A literal killer.
Seeing the Willy Wonka prequel out of sheer curiosity, because I'm a huge Wonka fan. The book is great. 71 adaptation is classic. The 05 film is underrated. This new one will likely suck. Yeah, the Megan movie was PG-13. People love that. Yeah, the Minecraft movie with only Jason Momoa. Yeah, I was never a Willy Wonka fan, but I hear musical prequel with Timothée Chalamet, and I'm like, they're going to make him into the Onceler from the Lorax movie or something. I'm a little scared.
Yeah, Security Breach, it literally isn't even cut to be a horror game.
Did anybody...
They're really derailed. It's not even scary.
Because they know their audience is mainly kids now. Did anybody ask to see how Willy Wonka obtained the Oompa Loompas? Like, what is the origin story? Why are these small, short orange men in his employment? How bad can I be?
How bad can I possibly be? Oh no, my phone is at 1%.
Plug it in.
I'm currently charging my iPad. I guess it's at 30%. I'm gonna donate the power bank to my phone.
Okay.
Great. Now it's charging, boys. Don't worry. Don't sing the FNAF song. It's not even an official song.
Oh no, Cars Like Ninjago is trying to get my channel to become political.
No, stop.
Get your politics off of my channel. I don't care. A movie's a movie. I don't even know what you're talking about.
What movie is what? David, nobody knows what you're talking about.
If anybody cares that much, then you need to like touch grass.
Shut up, mate. Shut up, mate.
Oh no, I'm not brave enough for politics. Thank you, Marauder. I am. Look, I'm not a FNAF fan, but I'm just like, I know the movie's gonna suck. I'm sorry. Okay, it straight up is like it's not gonna be good. It seems like it's such like a.
Who knows?
It seems like it's such like a lazy, low budget thing. It's gonna be like that Winnie the Pooh slasher movie.
No, I don't think it's gonna be that quality. I think that like, are you referring to like the Banana Splits movie?
Oh, there we go. Willy's Wonderland. Did people like Willy's Wonderland? I've heard mixed things about it. I all I know is Nick Cage doesn't talk in that movie. Is there any possibility for On the Road Season 2? I love when people ask me these things like I know more than them.
Take a shot every time people ask Ty about something about the Cars franchise.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind. You know, I'm very indifferent. If you do another season, I wouldn't mind. If you do, I wouldn't mind. If you do or don't, I mean.
Let's stop at 2, honestly. I think 2 is like a good number.
Yeah. You could just end it with them coming back home to Radiator Springs. That's fine. You don't need to stretch it out.
But like, imagine if they like do a season 3 where they go on a road trip again.
Imagine if they do a season 3 and randomly 6 episodes in, Jack Black and Lizzo show up at the end of a dinner table. Who would do that in your show? Isn't that right, Disney Plus? No Disney Plus show would ever do that, right? Right? Disney Plus? Right?
What show was that?
Mando did it. I'm still seething. Don't get into Star Wars, Rashid. Stay pure.
Okay, I'm gonna stay away.
Dude, like, I don't even know anything about Lizzo, so I know she plays a flute. Does anybody have any questions, please?
Please.
Please. Ask me things.
Ask me about my new series.
You're not even making it yet. Ask me about what the kill count. Ask me.
I'm sorry it's taking the cars like a long time to arrive. I'm sorry. Blame the Royal Mail Postal Service, not me.
Ask me what the kill count of Batcar is gonna be.
Yo, that's on the new cars reveal. Someone said it. That's the criteria.
Oh man, I have to take a shot of water. My water bottle's empty, so I can't take a shot.
Okay, I'm gonna do the speed run.
We said we would drink water. We would drink water. We said we would drink water every time somebody asked one of the questions I always get. I talked about it earlier in the stream, but I'm very excited. Maybe I'll do my thoughts on them. I'll have to see. Okay, questions. Questions.
Okay, hold on.
Hold on.
I'm gonna do an any percent speed
All right, while you drink water, I'm gonna ask a few. Any tips for starting a YouTube channel? This one was actually directed at you.
On me?
Considering the fact that you've deleted all your videos.
After I do the speed run.
Considering the fact that you've deleted all your videos like 4 times,
Like 2 times, my guy.
I don't know if you're a
And
good.
It wasn't even all my videos. Hold on. I only deleted like a few, but this is like the first time I deleted a bunch.
Why did Assassin's Creed the movie get a lower age rating than the games? I love like the politics of film ratings. I think they're so funny.
Why is the Mario movie rated PG?
Fantasy violence. I love like it's so funny to me. Like what classify like, and it's not even consistent. The new Batman movie was a PG-13 in the U.S. I think it should have been an R, quite frankly. It was an R in Europe, but due to it being a PG-13, that meant I kept seeing like kids' toys for it, and it's so funny because that movie has a scene where like a guy has a bomb duct taped to him.
Okay, I'm gonna try the speed run. Our previous time for any percent, 14 seconds and 12 milliseconds.
While you drink water.
Timer. We're gonna do any percent again.
While you do that, I'm gonna hold on.
Go.
While he does that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and also recycle my water bottles because I'm a good American citizen. You could answer the question about starting a channel. I'll be right back. I'm just getting rid of my water.
Oh, yikes, chat. I did a worse time. I got 20 seconds and 31 milliseconds. Last time was 14 seconds and 12 milliseconds. That's rough. And it's not even 100%. It's any percent again. Man, I've gotten worse. Okay, I'm going to answer the questions. Any tips for starting a YouTube channel? I've had this sentiment a lot. At the start, experiment, okay? Just experiment a lot. Anything you want to try out in like your, excuse me. Anything you want to try out in your early years, do it. Maybe it'll stick, maybe it'll not. But, okay, I've had like, it's okay. I've had like a million things I tried before, didn't work for my channel, and I just abandoned them. But it's okay, because I learned something new. And for discussion videos, I tried it one time, and I was hooked. I love doing discussion videos now. They're like the main form of content on my channel at the moment. So yeah, I found my content through that. Another tip is it's okay to take like an absurd amount of inspiration early on. Okay, because like you don't really form your own like personality, like your own YouTube personality from like your first video, right? You gotta take inspiration from a few different places and then take that and form it into your own YouTube persona. I'd say those are my 2 tips for starting out. It's okay to take like a lot of inspiration when starting out, and also experiment a lot. Let's see, any Rashid, I shall take a paper note. No. Quarantine is so underrated. It was a great movie. I don't know.
You,
There are no other questions. Favorite meat? I don't like meat personally.
I'm back.
I'm more of a chicken guy.
I thought Quantumania was fine. I thought MODOK was kind of funny looking, and also I thought it was fine. Hello.
Nile isn't really that small, honestly.
How do you solve
I
a
think she
Rubik's
put
Cube?
plates.
Okay, Robin asks how to solve a Rubik's Cube. You pick it up, and then you throw it in the trash because you don't know.
I have like this weird, like weirdly shaped Rubik's Cube where it's like a cube if it's solved, but like turns into absurd shapes when it's not. And I've just been stuck trying to solve it. I don't think I'm gonna solve it.
No, I bought these at Walmart. Now we have to start taking shots of water every time someone asks
Okay,
where I
no,
bought.
I drank 2 bottles. That's enough. I don't want to go to the bathroom midstream.
Everybody, well, I just did. Everybody keeps asking where I got the Disney 100 cars. They're showing up at Walmart. I bought them at Walmart. Not all of them, just 4 of them. Thank you. I'd like to take this time to thank you all for joining us on this live stream. We're gonna keep going.
Oh wait, no. I thought you were ending.
Are the Disney 100 only in the U.S.? No, they're in the main line. They're in the regular main line, so
Yeah, they're in the main line.
they won't be region locked. Ty, will Hydro Wheels come back in 2023? Yes, they will come back this year. No.
Yes, they will.
That's a deep cut. Thank you.
Come back in 2023. They're gonna release Tommy Joe. Trust. Yeah, I'm in England. Stop flexing your finds, David.
Guys, I don't know the case letters. I personally just refer to them by who is not in them.
KSF is the one with Cryptid Buster McQueen.
Crypto Buster? How many Ethereum is that? Is that page still getting vandalized? So I wrote a page for Hydro Wheels on the Cars Wiki, and it got vandalized by this random kid that claims Hydro Wheels are coming back and just posted a bunch of weird information on it and then messaged me several times. I don't think it's getting vandalized anymore. They've been banned on several occasions, but that guy did message me the other day. He tagged me and for some reason Turbo Tractor.
What?
And he tagged us and was like, "Can you bring them to this like water park?" No.
What do you mean? Can you bring what?
Bring the Hydro Wheels to a water park. I'll make sure when I go on vacation this year, I'll make sure that I bring the Hydro Wheels with me.
Oh no. We need to get Crypto Hunter cars.
I like how this guy asked Robin a question, but just added Robin. His channel name isn't just Robin, but he is Robin.
Robin. Hey, Robin.
Yo, Robin.
Robin.
We call him Robin because his name is Robin, but that's not his channel name.
He's Robin Tails Fighter.
Anybody else have any good questions? Or bad questions, either one.
I think Robin is from the Netherlands, right?
Yeah, Robin's in the Netherlands. Robin sent me a birthday card. Thanks, Robin. Yeah. It's a light.
Does nobody send me? Come on, guys. I'm gonna leak my ass.
It was a Lightning McQueen card. Favorite variant of any car for both of you. A damaged rod.
Kidney stone? What?
Damaged.
What is that question?
I was reading a question that was actually for you. Favorite variant of any car. Mine is damaged rod torque redline.
What was the question for
It was the favorite variant of any car, regardless of who they are. Anyone.
Of any car?
Anyone.
I'll probably say Tokyo Mater here.
Okay.
Like I'm sorry, like race damaged mood springs. You're not Tokyo Mater.
Yeah, but he used race damage mood springs, so. Mateo or Del Ruffalo. Cars likes Ninjago. You know that random doesn't always equal funny.
I forgot Dale Buffalo is.
Opinions on Killer Moth. Marauder, you know reusing the Killer Moth joke for the 8th stream in a row isn't always funny.
I'm personally more of a Miller Koth guy myself.
Meanwhile, Robin is just out here giving expert Netherlands car shopping advice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Robin.
Guys, if any of you are in Bahrain, please go to Peppa Kids. They have the best selection in town. I like how David thought that Peppa Kids is like in my city and like next to me.
Cosmo is
in a different country.
Cosmo is barely on screen. Cosmo is just kind of a nothing character, but it is in fact a dog in a Russian cosmonaut suit. What next gen or stock car hauler would you like to see released next? I'm kind of indifferent. Like one we haven't.
I want more Cars 3 stock car haulers.
Do you want or you don't? What'd you say?
I said I wanted them.
I'd like Flipped Over's hauler, or Herb Kerbler's.
But like they released both of them.
No, the haulers.
No, but you said Paul Conroy, right?
No, I said Herb Kerbler or Flipped Over.
Oh no, my bad. Okay. I don't know why.
No, Cosmo's in one shot in the trailer, so I don't think she's even in the movie. She's barely in it. I think Cosmo's a girl in the MCU. I don't know. Yeah, we did see the Flipped Over hauler in the movie.
Discord. Okay, get scared when I say Discord. In terms of haulers, honestly, all I want is for them to upscale them, because they're really not in scale right now.
Well, they'll never do that.
They're supposed to be huge.
They're doing a truck stop hauler from the Trucks episode, which is very... Yeah. It's going to be very cool to get a blank hauler.
I honestly think, so far, I think it's like that...
Cosmo is...
orange semi that emerges from the car wash.
Yeah. Cosmo is a guy, is a male dog in the comics, but a girl's voicing Cosmo in the MCU, so I'm not sure. At the end of the day, it's a dog, so who really cares?
Cosmo is a dog?
Yes, Cosmo's a Russian dog.
The whole time I thought it was a person.
No, Cosmo is a dog in a Russian cosmonaut suit that talks and speaks English through a translation collar.
I got that part. I just didn't get the part that he was a dog.
No, Cosmo's a dog, dude. Cosmo the Russian space dog? Come on.
How do I get into Squidward Community College?
What? Okay, that's it. That's the worst question I've ever been asked. Is that a reference? I've never watched SpongeBob. But I know most of the memes.
I think it's like one episode where William Fancy Son just I don't know, there's something there.
Is that a recurring
character? I think
character?
Squidward opens his school and Squilliam just vandalizes it.
Oh man.
Or something.
I call it bold and brash.
It was a musical school.
How do I get women? That seems like a you problem, buddy.
Get good. I actually approach women and be like, hey, you want to hang out?
Same question. Dating advice, Ty. I like the one person who said, like, wait, you don't, to me, like, wait, I thought you would have a girlfriend. And I was like, no. Is this a skill issue thing? No. Marauder, when you're making your character, you need to put some of your skill points into being able to communicate with women. You haven't been putting enough skill points into that.
Wow. Come on, Wyatt. You know I'm not interested in relationships in the first place.
Why is this the tangent we're on? Ask better question. How do I keep a girlfriend for more than 6 months? So Jordan C. Productions has made it to the next step, but now can't keep it. That makes sense. You're right, Marauder. It does. Everything I say is the truth. Someone's going to take that seriously.
Dating advice from Ty. Just all I have to say is just watch Andrew Tate.
I was gonna say to make an attraction sign, sit outside of a mall and just wait for women to walk up to you, and make sure you refer to them as boyfriend-free girls. Okay, thank you. Anyone have any good questions for either of us that don't regard politics or dating advice?
Specifically.
Yeah, no, the hollers aren't exactly in scale, but it doesn't really matter.
You've been lied to. I'd say that was a stretch. I've always seen the haulers as way too small.
Who cares? Not everything's gonna be perfect.
I do.
I like that people complain.
I feel like the playset Max are like a better.
They're closer. They're sort of in between.
Like, when was the last time they made one of those? And it's plastic.
They make one every year. I saw one at Walmart today. Nobody ever reports on them.
Like a new one. Like, they kept reusing just the Cars 3 one.
I have 15.
I feel like you can sacrifice scaling for the variety if you get the die-cast one.
I have... Exactly.
But, like, there's barely any because they don't release...
Yeah, they're close. It could be worse, yeah. I have 15 British pounds. What do I buy?
That's almost $15.
That's a good question. What are you in the Marauder? They re-released the Black Series Scout Trooper just recently. I saw it today. I know it's gonna cost you more than 15, but you may be able to buy the Retro Collection Biker Scout they just put out. Just tailoring it to your marauding preferences. The Retro Collection ones are made to look like the original Kenner figures. Maybe. Thanks, Marauder.
Mater fan has -35 bros in debt.
No, that's not how that works.
He's in debt, poor guy. I was in debt once when I went to this place called Peppa Kids.
Right. We should do a whole video just discussing the story of Peppa Kids, because that's still one of the funniest things I've ever heard, man.
Yeah, we should do it. Have me on and be like, my parents went to Bahrain.
What is your favorite song, regardless of artist? Oh, Jordan C. Productions. Don't make me answer that.
Both of us. Okay, you go first, Si.
No, you go first.
No, you go
No,
first.
No, I insist.
No,
I
insist.
I insist.
I insist.
I am insisting harder.
I am insisting the hardest.
I am insisting harder than you can possibly comprehend.
I am insisting harder than the value of Bitcoin.
I am insisting harder than the value of Bye Car.
I knew you were going to say that. But I'm insisting harder than the value of infinite Bye Car.
I am insisting harder than the value of infinite Bye Cars plus 1. So come at me, bro.
No, that's not how it works. I'm insisting for the value of infinite times infinite.
Well, I'm insisting harder than the value of infinite times 10. Infinites. All of those 10s are also infinites.
To whatever the value of Google is.
Google is 100 million. I'm going further than that. I'm insisting harder than that.
What do you mean 100 million?
Google is 100 million.
No, like the number Google.
Yeah, the number Google.
Googol.
Yeah, the number Google is 100 million. I believe.
Wait.
Yeah, 100 million is a Google.
It's more than that. No.
Can somebody double check that for me?
I'm gonna double check.
I just started an insisting. And we don't even answer the question. Wow, I'm sorry.
Oh, we got it. Hold on. 10 to the 100th power One followed by 100 zeros.
Yeah, see? So it's not 100 million, but it's one with 100 zeros. So it is bigger than 100 million. Would you like to read out every zero there for me?
Oh no, but it's not written out.
It's just insane.
Find something else.
In scientific notation. Anybody have any good questions?
Oh no. Google. Okay, hold on. 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0
Please don't do this.
0 0 0 0 0 Sounds like I'm saying Rosie. 0 0 0
No, stop. We get it. Google is a big number. You didn't even answer the question.
0
You were supposed to say what your favorite song is.
0 0 0 0
I'm going to mute him. All right. Anybody else have any good questions?
0 0
Stop.
0 0 0
You're muted for the record. I'm just going to leave him. But knowing him, he's going to keep on saying it regardless. How are you guys doing? I have so much to review. I have to open all of these. My birthday's on Tuesday. Why does Jedi Fallen Order force me to kill Imperial Scout troopers? Because they're on the wrong side of the war, man.
0 0 0
He's still going. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Just because I wanted to know how big a Google was. I'm going to start doubling up on reviews. Reviewing one new item each day and then also something from Robin's Hall.
Oh no, did you mute me?
I muted you.
Oh no.
Now I'll have to do it again. No, I'm saying the game developers are on the wrong side, Marauder. I don't know what to review first, because we have the 3 new mini packs, Deputy Hazard, and the Disney 100 cars. What do I do first?
Take my word, the 100 cars are gonna get the most views.
That's what I was thinking. I like to do what I think is the most... I like to do the most popular item first.
I'm sorry, but like nobody's gonna watch a review on Dr. Mater in 2023.
They are. You'd be surprised. Whenever I review older items, unless it's a plane, it does pretty well.
Unless it's a plane.
As long as it's an unboxing.
Okay, yeah, as long as it's an unboxing.
The thing is, when I review an out-of-package item, and I mean, it depends. The stuff with, like, the Robin Hall has been doing perfectly fine. Like, it's not getting underviewed, you know? It's doing average for what those items are.
I like the person who commented, fun fact, I'm the reason that this video exists. Like, my guy, I was voting for Neon Racer Max since the start. You weren't the only one.
I replied, what? And they said I was the first person to vote for Neon Max in the poll. And I said, well, that doesn't make you the reason why it exists. It makes you one of many.
And it was gonna exist anyway. It just existed sooner now.
Yeah, exactly. Anybody have any good questions?
Any good questions?
Any good questions? Ty, how many accents can you do?
Dukes of Hazzard. That's a really good question.
With 2 Z's. Like Deputy Hazard. Choking Hazard. Good question. Yes.
Why is Hazard in Deputy Hazard with 2 Z's?
Because it's a name. You know what's...
I did not know that.
You know what's funny? Is that a question? No, it's not. Which diecast that hasn't been released in over a decade do you want to be re-released?
Which includes, I guess, only stuff from 2012.
2013 to present. I was going to say the Queen, but I guess I can't because that's less than a decade. So 2013 to present. Dude, I hate time.
Oh, we can't re-release Super Chases, so no Frosty, unfortunately.
Frosty was 2011, though, so he doesn't fit within the rules. Can I just say the TROC lines?
Over a decade.
Oh, over a decade. Okay. So it has to be before 20...
Over a decade, my guy.
So before 2013. So I'm going to say the Queen. The fact that she never got re-released is weird.
Hold on, I'm going to look at the Cars forum and see any ones I want re-released. Gonna go to the Cars forum real quick.
Just answer one. Don't give like a whole speech. There's not one that stands out to you, an older car that hasn't come back?
I'm not good with remembering stuff. I'm gonna look at all the series, the desert. I guess Rolling Bowling Mater.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
I hope he gets. I could totally see them doing a mini of him. I half expect that now.
Yeah, a mini, but a 155 scale re-release? I don't think so. I'd love to see a Thailand. Well, I guess this one's also made in Thailand, but like a modern Thailand. The Rolling Bowling Mater. Imagine if they just straight up re-released the entire set. That'd be cool.
You've been going for 2 hours now. Thank you for sticking with us.
Major fan. I once found Steve Herschel, but my parents didn't want me to buy it because at that time I was still playing with my cars, and my parents didn't want me to play with a funeral car.
Based. I'm so sorry for you. That's great. I'd like to see Milo get...
Milo. I'm sorry, Wyatt. I forgot how Milo.
Best... Well, apparently Milo is the best car ever made, in all caps. Bye Bye Car would like to dispute that claim. What if they straight up re-release Bye Bye Car in this new Tokyo Mater line? What do I do with myself?
I don't know.
Do I find a way to leave?
Probably not. This news account for April Fools posted a lot of clearly edits.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
One of them was Bye Bye Car. I mean, I guess I'd have to find a way to legally marry it, right? Like that guy that married the Hatsune Miku plush?
Yeah, you need to go to Japan for that.
No, this is America. I'm sure you can marry an illegal object. Illegal? Inanimate object here.
You can
Illegal.
marry a gun. You can marry a rifle.
A legal object. No, that is legal. I need a Kinder eggs. A Kinder egg I could marry. That's an illegal object. Kinder eggs were illegal over here for a few years due to a choking hazard. They came back, but now it's not a full chocolate egg with a toy inside. It's only half chocolate and the other half is the toy. Never forget the day my friend told me that, Never forget the day my friend told me that his Canadian cousin smuggled Kinder eggs over the border for him.
Oh.
Oh, why'd you saying that sound like the look at this dude meme?
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Look at the top of his head.
And continuous
Lapse in my judgment. The purpose of my content is always to entertain. Hi, welcome Simon Larkins. Hello. We're doing a Q&A. It's gone off the rails.
Oh no! He's the guy who wants Doc to come back to life.
Yes. Shout out to that dude's Canadian cousin. Dylan, I don't know where you are right now, but shout out to your Canadian cousin.
Oh no, you doxed him!
I haven't spoken to him in years.
Now we know what to call him, Dillian.
That's not his name, but okay.
According to Mattel, it is.
This is the Cars Tune packaging from like 2015. I think that's the year this is. This was when they were a Walmart exclusive line. Robin sent it to me.
I thought they were in the main line for like the longest time.
No, they were.
These are mainline cars.
No, they just used mainline background, just like what they did this year.
Yeah. Wait, but those were in the main line?
These weren't in the main line. These were a Walmart exclusive subline.
No, I meant the 2023 ones.
The 2023 ones are in the main line.
Yeah, okay, so they're the technically first time the Cars Tunes were on the main line.
Also the first time we've ever gotten Cars Tunes in the 2-pack. So we're getting them.
But like, is it though?
Yeah. We've never gotten a Cars Tune 2-pack
Yeah, I
before.
never thought of that.
Yeah, that's weird.
But I'm definitely avoiding Drift Party Mater single because, first of all, I'm not really interested in it, and second of all, I really want the Dragon McQueen, so like I can kill two birds with one.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna wait until I get it in the 2-pack. Deputy Hazard McQueen, now I'm gonna have to get him again in the 2-pack with Bella Cadaver unless she comes out as a single.
Yeah, I'm avoiding it for that reason specifically.
Exactly. My brain, I'm mad at myself.
Buy the singles of Kate McQueen and Pit Stop Source though, because none of them are exclusive.
Yeah, I'm mad at myself though for buying this because my brain completely shut off and I forgot the fact that he's coming out in a 2-pack. So if I just waited a few months.
Yeah, I honestly see myself doing that mistake too.
I didn't. I meant to wait for the 2-pack, but I completely forgot when I was in the store that there's gonna be a way to get him and an exclusive car. So I'm kind of mad, but I'm excited because I could repaint a Deputy Hazard McQueen. I could use that for the Batman series, or for Cars Adventures.
But like, I don't think it's releasing that soon.
I'm excited though, because I have a purpose with duplicates now, because I can make them into stuff for the Batcar series. I haven't even made minis for Batcar yet. We could do a ton of those. I'm also excited because this pack.
You did the Bat Wheels Jackman.
I'm really excited for this 3-pack because I already had Ryan Inside Laney and flipped over, and I've wanted next-gen duplicate minis for years. I can't wait to make these into cars. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to make them probably into more guys from Cars 4, more of the Piston Cup cars, because I have a mini Kara Crashwell and a mini of the Fade-In Racer. Fun fact,
I like how sometimes you just refer to it as Cars 4 and people not aware of the movie would be like, whoa, Cars 4!
Ty's Cars 4. Fun fact, I call it just Cars 4 because it's my Cars 4 and I am Ty and it's redundant. Fun fact, I turned in a Fade-In logo as a project for my graphic design class and I got an 88 on it.
Yeah, you forgot to tell me how that went.
Oh, I forgot I told you about it. It went well. I got an 88 on it.
You forgot to even send it to me, my God.
I'll send it to you because my final project is to make a box. So I made a Fade-In box selling paintbrushes.
Your final is to make a box?
My final is to make a box, and then I have to come in to take a final exam the next week.
A box?
Yes. Will you unbox the Disney? Will you unbox? I was asked if I will unbox the Disney 100 McQueen. Are you asking if I'm going to do it on stream or in a video? What were you asking?
But like I already finished my water.
What were you asking? Like specific now?
Oh no, Ty will have to drink water.
On stream.
Because he did 2 speed runs.
No, I'm not. At the beginning of this live stream, we agreed that every time somebody asked me, "Will you open these on stream?" Because I'm always asked that, I would take a drink of water, and I've already drank a full bottle just because I got thirsty.
See, you should have waited.
I drank water.
Just me. Then you could have done the speed run.
Well, my storyboard Cars characters.
Speed run.
Will the story?
14 seconds and 12
I'm
minutes.
reading a question. Will the storyboard characters appear in Cars Adventures? No. I haven't touched this.
Storyboard characters?
You know, like the 2 customs I made 5 years ago based on deleted scenes?
Yeah, the clown movie.
It could be kind of clever.
The other one was like Mater inside McQueen. That sounds horrible.
Mater in McQueen's body, and there's also a McQueen. I should make more of those, to be honest, because they are fun, but they have no purpose in Cars Adventures. No, there's like it does not
they're
make
like
sense.
super stylized.
Yeah, I could do it if I ever do like some like weird like Tall Tale episode or something. That could be funny. Like there is a way.
Yeah, like I forgot his name.
Mo Later.
Mo Later, whatever.
Yeah, where Mater's telling stories.
Mo Later then climbed in inside of what was McQueen called?
No, you weren't rude. It was very funny because we were asked. We said we would drink water every time. You weren't there when we started the stream. Will there be a fan film Ty's Thomas movie? No, I'm not a Thomas channel. I'm not a guys. No, I'm more of a Taylor Swift channel than I am a Thomas channel.
Go subscribe to mine then. I have like 1 or 2 Thomas videos. One of them was from a stream Ty did.
Here comes Avo Hugh. No, then you're telling them that I'm a Thomas channel. I'm not. I haven't.
Here comes Avo Hugh.
Here comes Avo Hugh, baby. If I were to rank the funniest things...
Please use your ancient powers to fix the track.
If I were to rank the funniest things you've ever said, it would be that and the time you called a gun a bullet transportation device.
Yes. Yeah, we should do that one stream. Like, ranking the funniest thing I've ever said.
Those would be the only two things that would be contenders.
Oh, man.
Get roasted.
I feel
Ty
like
got all the Disney... When did I say I wouldn't get... Ty got all the Disney 100 diecasts. He said he wouldn't, but he did. Number 1, I didn't get all of them. I couldn't find Mater or Doc. Number 2, I never said I wouldn't get them. In fact, I said that I really, really liked them. Why would I not get them?
The red train, it's an engine, you fake bad Jordan Zebra. It's the red engine with black wheels. It's Ivo Hugh.
The red engine with...
Not a train.
Here comes Ivo Hugh, baby.
A train is what he pulls. Get it right.
Will there be a Cars 5 on my YouTube channel? No.
No. What would you even... Oh my god.
No, I don't think there will. That's never the plan. I was asked that once by Turbo Tractor when he interviewed me about Cars 4. He said, like, would you ever do a Ty's Cars 5 or a Ty's Planes 3? And, like, I think the Piston 11 was once like, whoa, wait a minute, like... Wait, when I said I wanted to do a big project regarding planes later this year, he was like, wait, are you doing Ty's Planes 3? No. What I wanted to do with Cars 4 was do a few spin-off series that take place in that continuity. But
yes, David's notification sound is "Here comes I love you, baby." I love it. It's not even from your stream. It's from a Roblox video I sent where I saw I love you in a Thomas Roblox game, and I said
who?
catchphrase.
So what are you guys gonna do after the stream? What are you doing after the stream?
Eating dinner.
What am I gonna do after the stream? Well, considering when this is gonna end, I'll probably eat dinner also. I've got a final project for my screenwriting class. I have to finish that. That's due.
Yo, we're all eating. Mater fan.
That's due tomorrow night, so I gotta finish that. Then I guess I gotta film a review on one of these for today.
I one day want to become big enough for someone without even prompting them, someone to just come in and say, "Hey, you want an interview?" Don't come at me and say that because I said it in the stream. I want it to be instinct.
Hey, do you want to do an interview?
Yo, no way. Guys, I'm being interviewed. Well, this is technically an interview, right? But the questions aren't prepared and are coming from a multitude of people. Head
to activity night at school. I go to college, so every night's activity night. I think my college is...
night, even Friday?
No one would ever do anything on a Friday night at college. What?
Friday.
I've heard, from what I've heard, my school has really lame parties, so...
Bro just roasted his school.
I mean, my sister's school is probably lamer because it's all theater kids.
Oh no.
So, no offense to theater kids, I love you guys. I'm on the cusp of being a theater kid. I'm very close, so it's a little scary.
I'm already A10. What do you mean by that?
He's already eaten. Marauder, if you mention that you're British one more time, I'm starting to think you're lying. I'm starting to think you're lying. This man has said he's British.
Even David doesn't mention it that much. Okay, to be fair, he does. But still.
Okay. You've said it so many times, I'm starting to think that you're lying.
Honestly, genuinely. Because, David has proof. He and everyone around him speaks in a British accent, okay? He has proof. You don't.
Can you do Cars Randomness 16? Can I? Yeah. Will I? I don't know when, but eventually.
Let me do it for you.
No.
Yeah, I know the reason why. I'm unfunny.
Well, I've already released 2 Cars Randomnesses this year, because one was during guest host week, but I'll do 16 in a few months. I gotta make up for the fact that I didn't do a Cars Randomness for a year. So there's going to be a few more than usual.
You also gotta make up for errors and inconsistencies, Megan.
Yeah, errors and inconsistencies is hard.
Well, also, why did you remove my intro, man?
Your intro?
Yes, the 8-bit intro it hasn't been used in a while.
I used it pretty frequently. I used it in episode 19.
Yeah, but like not consistently.
No, I've been
for a series called Errors and Inconsistencies.
Yeah, that sort of became the joke because I did an episode where I was like, "What if the intro is inconsistent?" And since then, I've tried to make the intro slightly different each time. As much as I love your
Honestly,
intro,
I think this is an opportunity for me to remake the intro because I think it could be better.
I'm probably gonna request you to change the song, so it's no longer a parody song I wrote, because
okay, all right then.
Like to people who don't get it.
When you do that, tell me. I'm gonna become a full-on composer and compose an original song for you.
But each episode, you should change one note so that it becomes inconsistent.
Each day it's just gonna be, alright, we're gonna make this a C instead of C sharp. Man, the first episode is gonna be like the actual song, but then every other episode, like a different note.
Ty, can you...
Like I'm gonna have to re-record it every single time.
Ty, can you be a VTuber? I would love to be a VTuber.
You could be a VTuber with Ryan.
Who?
Yeah, I get it. So basically...
No, if this is...
Ryan has... You know how Ryan has several channels?
Ryan of Ryan's Toy Reviews, Ryan?
One of them is called VTubers, where he just has, like, animated characters. There's Ryan Moore. They're, like, Ryan Toy Reviews.
Are you dissing Gus the Gummy Gator and Combo Panda?
Yeah.
Get out of my...
There are also more. They introduced more. There's, like, a small orange monster thing. There's, like, Evil Ryan, Robot Combo Panda. There's, like, the shark and, like... this girl cat, I think. I can't even tell what she's supposed to be.
She is a cat.
And their channel, they're like Epic Gaming collab channels called VTubers. And it was before being a VTuber was cool.
I wish I didn't know that. Hey, anyone have any questions?
I don't blame you.
I love the, like, last time Ryan was on, like, Good Morning America, and they asked, like, Ryan, what toys do you like now? And the dad is like, oh, Ryan doesn't really play with toys anymore. He likes video games more. Betrayal!
Yeah.
Betrayal!
They change their content. It's all, like, skits and games.
The problem is he's become an empire, and Ryan isn't interested anymore. I'm waiting for a few years from now when Ryan...
That's why they renamed it Ryan's World.
I'm waiting...
Ryan's Toy Review anymore.
I'm waiting for the part where Ryan... gets a little older, he becomes a teenager in a few years, and he no longer wants to be involved, so they just get in a new kid and they say that they're Ryan now and refer to them as Ryan.
They're gonna be like, no, if they don't get a new Ryan, they're gonna be like, what up, fam? You know what's happening? It's another Ryan vape review today. We're going on to the club to see what's good.
Ryan vape review. Neutral ending. Ryan continues on YouTube, but now he reviews vapes.
He used to have I think it's still called Ryan's Family Review. It's his vlog channel.
Does he review the family?
But like the name would get you to think that he reviews his family.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Like, my cousin Benny.
It's like my mom who was arrested in 2004 and refused to do community service. Look it up.
Yeah, I know. I know the Ryan Norman guy. She was arrested at 18 for shoplifting.
Can't wait for Ryan to compete in YouTube boxing. Right? KSI versus Ryan? Dude, let's go.
Let's go. No, I mean, it should be me versus Ryan, right? I think that's a little unfair, you know. It should be me versus Ryan, even though I know nothing about boxing.
Can I do that? Can I?
Absolutely.
Yeah, remember when this was a Q&A?
Kid.
Ty, there should be a Cars Adventures episode with storyboard cars from the deleted scenes. I would, but like literally I have I made the McQueen, I made Clown McQueen. I made Mater and McQueen's body. There's not really a point. Like, that's all. I have the Fabulous Mater. I don't have enough to consistently do it, and I'm not interested in making more. So probably not.
What else are you gonna do? Are you gonna like do that Holly substitute they used to have?
Julia?
And like, yeah.
Well, I could just repaint. This would be a good idea for my minis, to repaint some minis in the style of the storyboards. But I wouldn't do that with regular cars. I'm running out of space on my table, and getting 6 more main character variants isn't going to help. I only have room on my table for about 30 more cars, so.
I still want you. I'm still with Cars Ignited here. I still want you to make Switcher, and make Cruz. Just call it a custom. I think she's literally the exact same in the book. Just call it a custom.
I'm gonna do another stream painting minis some point soon, I think.
Keep like an extra Cruz and say this is the yellow car from
that one book.
From that one book custom.
There should be a Cars Adventures arc where Jackson confesses his love to Cruz. I know, right?
We're not getting fanfic here.
Can I throw Cruz at the Disney 100 cars? Oh, Cars Fan 2008. Random doesn't always equal funny. Can we get a highlight reel of every time I've said that this stream?
I don't know. Have to consult with my lawyers for that one.
How many customs do I have right now, including minis? Well, I just made like 25 more for Batcar, so a lot more than I used to.
I think you have like around 100.
I think I...
5-scale one.
Yeah, because I had about 50 when I did the custom mega review. So you have to subtract 10 to 15 that have been changed since then. Or I guess don't subtract, because they've been changed and are still customs.
Yeah.
Then you have to add the 30... You have to add the 39 I made from Ty's Cars 4 and the 25 or so I've made for Batcar.
That's almost 100.
Yeah, and then if you include minis, I probably have 20 to 30 custom minis at this point because I did so many recently. We'll do more soon. I'm going to start making Batcar custom minis.
Anime, eyes, Mater, we need to see it.
I made that 2 years ago.
I know, but like we never saw it.
Well, you'll see it in my next collection video. I'm starting to think the mini racers should get their own collection video at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it as part of my video, my collection video, but...
I don't really display my minis with my 155 scale ones.
Well, I don't either.
I want to get... Why though? Because I don't like them with the 155 scale ones.
Yeah, well, I keep mine separate. What did I do with the Cars 4 customs after the movie? I kept them. They're just in my collection now.
Besides, it's not really a big deal. I have like 9 minis total. And I want to buy like the Gale Buford hauler because it's cheaper than the Mac one to put the minis in and just put that in my closet. Because like I have no like official...
How on earth would I make a custom... How on the planet would I make a custom of McQueen and the Steamroller's body?
You get like Bessie and that eyes onto...
I don't have Bessie. You know how expensive Bessie is? For the person who asked earlier on what a car is overly expensive.
The Mac World playset, whatever it was. Take the Bessie from that.
Mega Mac Race World?
Yeah.
How about...
Okay, let's have a debate.
How...
Which one's better, the Cars 1-1 or the Cars 2-1?
I don't know. But how about a Cars Adventures arc where Sally and McQueen have a child? Do you know how many times I've been asked that by several people? Not just one. Several people have asked me, give them a children. Why can't Lightning and Sally just be a long-term relationship where they don't have to get married or have children? Why can't they just be happy with who they are? Some people are like that. Some people stay as they are.
They get married in Cars Adventures, but that doesn't mean they want children.
They did get married in Cars Adventures, but still, you know? Goodbye, Cars Fan 2008. Thank you for joining us.
I don't get why they're not married, but I do get like why they don't have children.
Yeah, but like if they don't want to get married, that's fine. Like, you know, that's fine, dude.
But like at this point, it's more of a friendship than a real relationship.
No, it's a relationship. But I like the fact that Sally and McQueen are allowed to have. Like, I feel like this is such a dumb take, but they have one of the most realistic relationships I've seen in a movie series.
Yeah.
where they just act
it's not
like
over the board, like lovey-dovey. Oh, I love you so
they act like two people who have been in a relationship for a very long time, and I really respect that that's how they're portrayed. It's not over the top, it's not over dramatic. It's clear they love each other and they care about each other, but like they're just, I really appreciate that, and I think it's literally one of the most uh realistic depictions of a romantic relationship I've seen in media.
Yeah, as if you have experience.
How do you know that?
Because someone asked, just like in the stream earlier.
They never. No, nobody ever asked me if I've been in a relationship or.
They asked for relationship advice.
Yeah, and I gave solid one that makes women flock to me like magnets. I'm just.
But like you don't have a girlfriend.
Because I'm waiting on either Taylor Swift or Bye Bye Car.
Okay, I respect that.
Win for the right person. Which is either Taylor Swift or Bye Bye Car. Taylor Swift and her boyfriend just broke up, man. I have a chance. They were together for 6 years. She's probably gonna write like 80 songs about him.
Wait, hold on. Okay, Bye Bye Car, who was she with?
Bye Bye Car?
Yeah.
No, Taylor Swift and her boyfriend broke up.
Oh, but like he said, Bye Bye Car.
What about her?
Broke up.
No, I said no. Taylor Swift and her boyfriend both, meaning her and her boyfriend, are no longer a couple.
So he said Bye Bye Car.
Taylor Swift and her boyfriend broke up.
Who was Bye Bye Car's ex?
I don't care. Has Taylor Swift already rebounded?
Hold on, it better be like the cat bus they referenced from like Ghibli Studios.
Wait, did Taylor Swift already rebound? Honest to God, I kind of want Taylor to write a song about Ty. She better. I like that me talking about Taylor Swift drops us to 3 viewers. Their loss. Think an F.
I'm here for Taylor Swift.
Hold up.
I come here to ask you.
Marauder claims that Taylor Swift has already rebounded and is now dating an F1 driver. What? Dude, that's crazy. That's impressive.
I only know like 3 F1 drivers.
Francesco Bernoulli. Is it Francesco Bernoulli or Rip Klutchkonski?
No, Rip Klutchkonski is Formula E.
Yeah, no, he's not Formula 1, you're right.
Wait, no, if you just use F for formula, it's FE. Like sharp FE.
Yo, the Fire Emblem! Yeah, no, Drip would not be good for Steamroller McQueen. I see where you're coming from.
How would that be good?
I see where you're coming from, but you'd have to be like heavily modified. I'm gonna go look it up. Thank you, Marauder.
Guys, don't say Riz. It's cringe.
I had to ban that word from my Discord server for it being cringe.
Because people would call it saying, this guy has no Riz.
You saying it doesn't help.
I'm saying it for the audience.
Dang, we have 2 viewers right now.
3, but I guess one of them is me, so... Oh, no, now it's only 1. Probably David.
Dang. Well, YouTube's lying.
He's saying Reviews-Ty.
It doesn't even make sense because there are at least 3 people in the chat. 4 people in the chat. And that doesn't make sense. Why is YouTube saying 2 viewers
YouTube keeps doing that.
when I'm consistently... Now it says 4 again.
A lot of the time it used to say it had 0 viewers when that chat was very active. What?
There have been rumors of her dating an F1 driver. I'll ask my sister what the deal with that is. Because, like, dang, she rebounded fast.
Damn.
Taylor Swift bouncing back out here, man. Jeez.
That's probably why she broke up with a lot of people.
I told my friend told me, like, hey, did you hear Taylor Swift and her boyfriend broke up? And I said, yeah. And he goes, I'm starting to think maybe she's the problem.
Maybe she's the problem.
Well, a Matchbox car would be too small. I think you'd have... For a Steamroller McQueen, you would have to look... You would have to look outside of the Cars diecast line, because it's a very fun concept for a custom. It's not something I would do, but it's a very fun concept. You'd have to look outside, and I think the best place to look would be Tomica, but they do a smaller scale.
I think definitely the biggest kind of complaint with the Cars diecast line is that there's really not a lot of compatibility with other car toy brands.
I've never heard anybody complain about that once.
These guys chose 155, and while I think it's more fitting and better for the Cars diecast line, unfortunately it doesn't allow for a lot of compatibility.
I've never heard anyone complain about that once, but yeah.
That's my biggest complaint. Like the thing that really sucks for me.
My biggest complaint is, because I asked that on my community tab the other day.
Yeah, I asked that, but they were all saying distribution issues.
I was gonna
come up with any other issues than that.
I was originally gonna say not including distribution issues, because I know everyone would say that.
But yeah, this reason just came up to me now.
I mean, probably my biggest issue is, in all honesty, it is just lack of care when it comes to some of the errors. They just bother me.
Yeah, some of the lack of care for cars in general.
Anyone else?
What was going on in 2017?
Cars 3, they were stretched thin because they had to make like 200 new characters, man. 100.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. But like, their quality wasn't that bad in like 2011 when Cars 2 released.
The quality didn't dip. They just had more errors, and it was clear that some of the Cars 3 merchandise was
just lower quality. Like these cars from 2017 were definitely of a lower quality.
Well, number one,
chipped off easily, and their axles easily broke, and they were just a lot more.
Yeah, that's because they released 100 Cars 3 characters in 2017 alone, whereas across 2011 and 2012 they only released 50 characters from Cars 2. Quantity over quality.
Okay, that makes sense.
Quality over quantity. Quantity over quality. You know, like the MCU right now, got him.
Oh, got him. And just like Thomas.
What? Oh, okay. What happened to 2020?
We're already in the second season of the reboot.
What happened to the 2022 Wooden Railway? Is it already dead? Because if it is, I'm sad.
Yeah, it's probably already dead. There were rumors of like a Kana, which is like an All Engines Go only character. So like.
I heard about All Engines Go, Carly and Sandy also.
All Engines Go characters now, they're probably gonna look cartoonish. But nothing came of that, and I think it's pretty safe to say it's just dead now.
Well, at least we got some stuff.
It makes it more easy to collect them all, which I'm hoping to do one day.
At least we got them.
Yeah.
You know, better to get them than not at all.
One final goodbye to Thomas Wood and Railway, because if they didn't do that, we'd be stuck with Thomas Wood being the last we've ever seen of Thomas Wood and Railway, and nobody liked that.
Thomas Wood 2, Wood Electric Boogaloo.
What is the worst decision the Cars toy has made?
Thank you, very exciting channel. I hope you live up to your name. Worst decision in like the Cars diecast line has ever made? Look, I'm gonna be honest. 2 packs in the last 3 years. I guess you could say lenticulars, but that's not like, who cares? They exist, you know?
I personally say getting rid of deluxes.
Well, that's not as far as I'm not going to say that unless we know that's permanent, because as far as we know, that's just for now, you know? I think it's until they get back on their feet, you know?
I think it's because Walmart and Target just stopped bothering with the deluxes.
It was beyond that. It was beyond that. That was a pandemic issue. And then there was also, Thailand's had issues making deluxes since they took over. Since around 2019, they've had issues with them. So I think until they get back on their feet, yeah, you know, but everyone complains about the deluxes being gone, but I'm happy because that means cars that would have previously been deluxes get to be singles now, like Doug Crankle. Red was crammed in a 2-pack with the Stanley statue. That's amazing. Because here, at least in the US, a 2-pack's only $1 more than a deluxe. So you're paying $1 for the Stanley statue, who's typically valued at the price of a regular single. This is like...
Why no? It's a piece of plastic.
But it's a great year. It's a great year. And you spending less money on cars because more larger items are being pushed down to singles instead, like the West Philanthropist, which got revealed during this stream. That's a regular single, man. That's amazing.
Okay, yeah, but like...
You paying less...
I don't really do a lot of those larger characters for singles. Like, the only ones I can name are, again, this and Doug Crankle.
Let me finish, though, because now you're paying less for larger characters as singles, which means that money can be saved to buy the multi-packs that deluxes are forced to be exclusive to currently.
Okay, yeah, I can see that, but it's sad that they can't, like, make more deluxes now and have to either make them small enough to fit in the singles packaging or put them into multi-packs.
You know, there's always you could always put a positive spin on things. That's, you know, you always got to look on the bright side. There's always going to be a downside and an upside. There's always going to be a bright side. And I'm Mr. Brightside, so, you know, I mean, that's just the price I pay. Destiny's calling me.
There was a whole drama with, like, Brightside and, like, the company. I think they're, like, the same people who did, like, My Story Animated or whatever. We got, like, a lot of controversy. All this stuff is interesting. Say what you will.
If they... Hold on, wait. We gotta...
But the controversies around them are very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. We got a really interesting question from Cars Like Ninjago. If they brought back deluxes next year, do you think that cars like Doug Crankle would be deluxes? No, I think they'd be forced to keep them as singles. That's like what happened with the tractors last year. Yeah. They bumped tractors down to be singles a few years ago when they were deluxes for a few years, and now with the racing tractors, now when they did tractor with tire and mount, they made it a single again. So tractors are singles now, and that was before they canceled the deluxes. You know?
Yeah, I feel like
because everyone's
that you'd think would be a deluxe, but happened in a time that they weren't doing deluxes, they'd be pretty much forced to keep as singles.
Or else people would accuse them of hiking up the price on an item that used to be cheaper. Welcome, Cars Ignite. We're going to be ending very soon, but thank you for joining.
Oh, no.
Thank you for joining us towards the end.
Cars Ignite. Welcome to the very late stream.
That's okay. There's always next time. That was a good question, though. Cars Ignite, don't ask me if I've seen the new Cars reveals yet, because I already have. I know you. I knew that would be his next question.
Ask if we're gonna unbox the car.
No, Cars Ignite knows better. Cars Ignite knows I don't unbox cars on stream.
Okay, yeah. I was just kidding.
I'm Mr. Brightside.
Knows better.
Mr. Brightside is stuck in my head now, and I only know like 3 words of it.
I don't know the song and I don't want to.
Okay. I think, is that the Killers? I think that's the Killers. I don't know anything else by them.
Now Mr. Blue Sky.
No! Cars Ignite, no! We made a pact at the beginning of the stream that every time somebody asked me, I'd have to drink water, and I've already drank a bottle.
I've already drank all my water.
I don't want to drink any more water. Like, I'm gonna get like a stomach cramp.
How about you do like 100% speed run?
No.
Oh man.
Cars 1 through 3 deleted scenes in a nutshell.
I
know you've.
I gotta try out 100% soon.
I know you've suggested the idea of the Cars deleted scenes in a nutshell before, but I don't really do that in a nutshell videos often. It's not my style of video.
Cars deleted scenes in a nutshell. It was a lot darker.
Yeah, like the thing, there's not much I could do there. It's a fun concept, but there's not much.
Cars 2 deleted scenes. It's just extra fluff.
There's too much. There's too little there for me to work with. Each thing would be like a 20-second segment. This is this deleted scene. This is this one.
Cars 3 deleted scenes. It's just slightly different.
That's the reason why I haven't done like Would Roombas work as a car spinoff? Yes, totally. That's why I haven't done, like, Cars Tunes in a nutshell. They're too short. Yeah, I haven't played... I can't play Jedi Survivor because I don't have a PS5. Don't rub it in, man! I want to play it so bad. You could give him a slightly different beard now.
Don't worry. I'll steal my sister's PS5 and ship it all the way to your address.
My friend spoiled the end of the first one for me because he thought I wasn't gonna play it. He didn't play it either.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us
why you had to hide away for so... Oh, we're not going more?
No.
No.
I'm a fake fan. I just remember the melody, not the lyrics. Well, no, I wouldn't make every deleted scene and doing every deleted scene in one video. Yeah, it would be one video, but still, there's not enough content there. So, Cars Adventures bonus episodes. Is the Cars Adventures bonus episode still coming? At this point, probably not. R.I.P. Quest for Tommy Joe. Oh no, come on!
You were a real one.
Turn it into a season or something.
It did have me.
We want to see Mater and Colin Borup go to Antarctica.
I mean, the karaoke scene is still the funniest thing I've ever filmed.
So you need to turn it into an episode. I mean, now the stream is unlisted. At least put that publicly if you're not gonna turn it into an episode.
Yeah, I probably will, but we'll have to see. Wow, we're back to 11 viewers. Thanks, guys.
I distinctly remember Mater. Thank you for helping me with karaoke, and it just loops.
Because the stream crashed. When is
It was so strange.
When is the Viewers' Choice 2022 video coming? I didn't get as many votes.
Never coming.
I didn't get as many votes in it as I was hoping for, so I didn't make it.
Guy has a lot of canceled projects related to voting.
Yeah, not really. Just that.
You got the Diecast Awards before and after the one you did, and now this.
Yeah, I have a lot of canceled projects because I make so many videos. Like the Cars packaging tier list, that's canceled.
Oh.
I recorded it.
I thought you said you were gonna re-record it.
I might still try to, but I couldn't save it because I realized I have no strong opinions on any of them, so it was really bad.
I remember some person who shall not be named got angry because I did not think highly of the 2010 artwork, and he claimed it's like the Motoropolis from Racer-Rama. It's not.
No, it's Piston Cup Nights. Oh, you found Disney 100 Doc. Good for you. I didn't.
This is where Charts won, and I still stand by that. It's the best.
One of the only S tiers for me is the 2017 Radiator Springs Classic.
Oh, you rated those too?
Yeah, I did.
I was only rating the main line.
I did every year's mainline plus Cars Tunes and Radiator Springs Classic because I felt like they were too big. I would feel wrong for not including them. Disney 100 Doc. That's nice. I didn't find him. I found all of them except Mater and Doc.
I have a confession to make.
I'm scared.
I just remembered this.
Is it the rest of the lyrics to Mr. Blue Sky?
No. Yesterday, I guess. I watched like a 50-minute video of U.S. presidents playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
You're despicable. Okay, we got another good question. Should McQueen's Racing Academy be in Cars Land if Disney decides to move it into Disneyland? I don't think so. I think it has better places it could go. And with Cars Land being a depiction of Radiator Springs, it doesn't really fit. I think you could throw it somewhere else in the Disney parks if you want to move it to California. would it be weird to have a Cars ride outside of Cars Land? Yeah, but Star Tours still exists, and it's not in the new Star Wars land, so. Can I sing a Pirate Sea shanty? I don't know any off the top of my head, unfortunately, but I do know about 3 words of Mr. Brightside. I put it in Pixar Pier. Yeah, Cars Ignite, you're right. That's the right place for it. I'm going to Disneyland, guys, at the end of June. I'm hyped. I haven't announced that in the video yet. You're the first to hear it, unless your name is...
Does anybody literally remember the Paris ride?
Yeah, right?
Like nobody remembers that.
Very easily forgettable.
Because, oh my god, it might have stuff from Cars on the Road. It didn't.
It had some things that were referenced, like similar to things that were referenced on the road, but not really. I think a lot of people forget about the rides in the non-American Disney parks. I'm gonna film another big video when I'm at Disneyland this year. I really hope that I can catch a kid yelling pirates in the background, and if I can, I'm gonna force my sister to do it.
I'm gonna travel all the way to America for the first time and go to Disneyland just to yell pirates.
How will you find me?
I know how your face looks like.
No! Curse you stream from a year ago that I deleted where my camera flipped over and you saw 1/4 of my face.
No, I saw half of it. Get it right.
Oh no. I don't know. I don't plan on buying any cars. I'm missing a few of the Disneyland exclusive cars, so I'll try to pick those up. That's all I plan on buying. Other than, you know, I'm mainly gonna buy stuff at Disney that is not cars.
Remember, like...
Because I like things other than cars.
I think it was in Disneyland Paris, or maybe it was even in, like, Disney California Adventure. They had, like, the parade at night with all the lights. They used to have a McQueen and a Mac with DJ inside.
Yeah. He's blasting music. It's very cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they do that anymore.
Excuse me, Marauder? What was that question? What? What?
Who's on my hit list?
What do you mean? What if I find the West Philanthropist?
First of all, Tommy Joe.
Cars Ignite. I hope I'll find him in a store before. Marauder, I'm sorry, okay? I have two, the answers can go in 2 very different ways, depending on what you mean. Have I heard what happened on Fantasmic? Yeah. Rashid, I don't know if you've heard this, but it's been making the rounds. The fire-breathing dragon parade float in Disneyland caught fire.
Caught on fire.
I told my Discord server I was going to Disneyland, and the first reply I got was someone who sent me that article. I told one of my teachers asked me on Wednesday, "What are you doing this summer?" And I said, "Oh, I'm going to go to Disneyland." And she goes, "Did you hear that the dragon caught fire?" Bro.
Everybody did, even I did.
Stop asking. I know it caught fire. It's not going to happen when I'm there, and if it did, I'd become famous because I could post that. What?
To ask it if its name is Buford.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be the worst person in Disneyland. I'm going to go up to the walk around of the Mandalorian and ask him where Ellie from The Last of Us is. Okay? I'm going to be the worst. I'm going to go up...
Please be the worst. We need more content of just douches going to Disneyland.
I'm going to walk up to Boba Fett and start blasting telephone and see if he remembers all the moves.
Oh, you're going to be great.
I genuinely want to know what happens if I do that, because
I can't wait for the vlog.
There's a new Disneyland video.
I genuinely can't wait.
And I'm legitimately, it's
like
terrible.
Entirety.
I'm the worst person on the planet, but all I want is to start playing one of the songs from Star Wars Galactic Dance Off while one of the people is there, while one of the Star Wars characters is there, and be like, "Come on, guys, dance!"
I wish, like, of course the Cars characters would have to be animatronics, right? But, like, I wish, they had the same level as, like, Disney employees that dress up in costumes, because I just want to see their reactions.
Here is...
Like, "Hey, McQueen!" I'd go up to Mater and be like, Hey, Mater, what happened to your girlfriend Emma?
I ditched her for the next British girl I saw. Mater so has a type, man.
Yeah.
I remember buying Nigel with Flames and Fighting Face Mater at Disney World. Very nice. I'm gonna not buy any single packed cars at Disney World other than Disneyland, other than the exclusive ones, just because they're like twice the price. So I'm just gonna wait until I get home. If I see new singles,
I personally would, because there aren't
yeah,
any here.
but I have
I
have a chance of
same price for me.
I have a chance of getting them for cheaper at home. So
I'm sorry. If I ever go to Disneyland, a heads up for my parents. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make you go broke. I don't care.
my grandfather like gives me like $200 every time I go to Disneyland. It's like, dude, you don't have to, but I blow through it.
I've never had $200 just handed down to me.
Me neither, because my mom won't let me spend it. Mom, I don't care about investing for my future. I want to buy a Hot Toys of Daredevil. Mom, roasting Ty's mom. My mom comes home at like 4:25 every day, and it's 4:19. So I hope she didn't hear that she's not home. Hi, Mom. Mom, thank you for supporting my terrible Cars YouTube channel. Thank you, Mom. Shout out my mom.
Shout out to your mom.
Shout out my mom.
Are we gonna get a name drop?
No.
Shout out.
No, it's my mom. First name my mom, last name Reviews-Ty.
No, the middle name is Entertainment.
Entertainment.
Just like how it's Owen Wilson's middle name is Cunningham.
That's weird. Solid name. Owen Cunningham Wilson? That sounds like a fictional character.
Yeah, just Wilson Cunningham Owen.
Wilson Cunningham Owen.
Yeah. Now Wilson Cunningham from Chuggington.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this epic video. We're gonna end it when my mom comes home.
Gonna be like, yo, ma, I'm streaming in here.
Hey, buddy, I'm streaming here. Well, I want to be respectful because my mom is coming home and I'm the only one home, and I'll be like, hi, I exist.
Did you know for Cars, Kellogg's made Cars cereal in 2006?
Did I review that in Weird Products Food Edition? I don't remember.
All I remember was Red Circled Fun.
That was Cars 2 cereal. I gotta show my mom. I gotta show my mom all the toy cars that I spent money on.
Mom, look at these. I got one for free from my online friend in the Netherlands.
No, she already saw all the Robin stuff. I think she'll really like the Disney 100 ones. I think I showed them to her when they were revealed.
It's not Cunningham, it's Cunningham. Get it right.
Cunningham. Owen Cunningham Wilson.
He's gonna cut him, the Toy Story character.
Dude's just out here with a meat cleaver chopping up a pig.
Cunningham.
Marauder, who's on it, Marauder? It depends on who's on it. If we have common enemies, then I might know a guy. Or two. Or five.
$20 jobs for everyone.
What are you singing?
Just galore.
If you're singing Chuggington, I'm kicking you from my stream. And my mom isn't even home yet.
It's jobs aplenty.
I dare you to find me a Thomas song that isn't just sung by a children's choir.
Yeah. That's why I honestly don't blame people for liking Thomas. You're the leader. It's like one of the few model serious songs that isn't sung by a choir of children.
Thomas and Friends is just Kids Bop with trains.
It's not the show.
Go Go Thomas was sung by an adult man, but I know children were involved too. Gee, it's almost like this is a series made for children. If anybody has...
I mean, why does every reboot have to be a musical? The Chuggington one was. All Engines Go was.
Kid like music. Music good. If anybody has any final questions, I'd ask them now, or forever hold your peace until the next live stream in like 4 days when I get bored again.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
You can ask me one final question, and we'll end it there.
What? No, I'm just saying.
I feel like you should ask me a question, and I'll ask you a question, and then we end it there.
Well, if anyone in the chat, has a question, do you have a question for me?
Do you have a question for me?
Is that your question?
No.
You just wasted your question, man.
No.
And I wasted my question too.
No.
Dang, now we can't.
We both get second lives.
Okay, good. How do you feel eliminating a Pokemon? Is it Jigglypuff? Because I wouldn't mind.
Any Pokemon, unless it's
What's
Bunny or someone.
What's my favorite Spider-Man suit? That's tough. I
don't have a preference, but like I think Miles Morales is good.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 has the best suit in terms of live action suits. It's the most accurate, I think. Okay, Radish Reviewer, my question for you is, if you could give any Cars character one of these Disney 100 variants, who would you choose?
I already said Lizzie.
Okay. What was your question for me, and then we will end it?
All right. So.
Yes, sir.
Let's see here.
Come up with something quick.
All right, I will.
Do I? No, I don't own Cars deodorant. I own human deodorant because I'm a human, not a car.
Do you think you'll ever do a guest host round 2? Guest host week?
Probably eventually, but I won't ask you. Got him.
Oh, no.
What would you want to do
I wanted to do mac and cheese finally, and Lightning McQueen in the new car.
No, those are my videos.
But you refused to make them.
I never intended to make mac and cheese. That's what people don't understand. That was never an actual video.
What about Lightning McQueen in the new car?
That I am making. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this epic live stream. I'm gonna head out and say hi to my mother.
Bye, Neil.
Mr. Blue Sky, please don't have to hide.